Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Hello, hello? Something seems to be working at least. It's not recording. You might have to, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not using the. I don't know why it's not using the. Okay. At least the audio seems to be lined up well with the visual though this time.
I think we'll try that some other time. Plenty of other opportunities.
The lag is pretty slow though. The lag is pretty slow though.
You mean like it's pretty long?
Can you initiate some talking scene just so I can test the.
Yeah, I think maybe here or maybe. I don't know. I'll find out.
And we talk while they're talking to see if. Not that we're gonna do it during the stream, but more like.
And take care of this guy.
Be careful now.
So talking to the stream.
I don't know if I can do talking to this guy because I think he's dead. Okay. I can see if I can carry him back to someone who can talk with him.
It's kind of funny because I'm hearing your actions
Mm-hmm.
like 15 seconds late.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 15 seconds. Wow.
Hearing for a long ways. This is not gonna work. Okay, let's just kill the hangout call because I didn't want it working. There is a Discord thing, but I don't really know how to use it yet. Okay, let's just make it 6.
Behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh. Take care.
What? Yeah,
What the
not.
hell? Why are they mad at me? Alright.
They're mad at everyone.
Get off.
Did he say anything?
No, I have to. These guys got aggro on me for some reason.
Fuck.
Had to deal with them. Where's my camel at?
What was the original one that I had? Haku and Ricky's. Haku and Ricky's Assassin's Creed 2.
Okay, they might talk here.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep talking.
Where is Issa?
She lies
Problem
here.
is, Dario
Her
was
son
not
and daughter.
really being happy.
The entire family.
Right now,
I
let's
see
see.
Terramoon
Link has been
also
edited.
paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that
Stream is
his
lagging,
rebelliousness
so
would
maybe
bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the
Let's see
soldiers
stream lagging
coming
here.
and
Is that
hid
a
in the
calm
cellar.
state?
But the soldiers burnt the
Turn
house
this
to the
off.
ground to teach everyone a lesson.
I need one.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Dua together.
Yeah,
So
so I'm
many
trying to
deaths
see
in the Wahat.
here the body.
Cannot give them a proper burial.
It is not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Zeni. It is
Can I
Ptolemy's
use one of
sick
these books
regime.
to prop the TV up a little?
Yeah.
Bad
Go
for
ahead.
you.
Definitely.
Oh, that's better. Okay.
Oh, man, I can do this.
Is that you that's changing the volume, or is that just because it's
It's
loose
jailbreak.
connection?
Yeah, just
Whoa.
don't yank it. It might... Why is the audio out?
No, it's just like fading in and out. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay, try that.
Oh yeah, that probably helps.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Game audio is a little bit low. Cool. You talk, I talk. Let's talk.
Fine.
You will find more than he had here.
Go find more than that, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit stronger. Keep talking.
Okay. So just checking out the ability points. The combo is probably a good one. Let's see. Overpower XP. Nope, don't need that, I don't think. Double the damage. Let's keep that at that. We'll do the combo. Oh, I need 2 points. Okay. Let's see. Air attack. Hijack. Oh, hijack would be good. Except that needs 2 as well. Could get the charge heavy. Okay, we got that. Should I keep talking?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
It's more important like when we start fighting, just so when we hear talk while you're fighting, it's not like one's really.
Oh, should I go fight and talk at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it's the volume's very low when you're choosing.
Whoa.
Let me go get into a fight.
Yeah.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Oh, I think I can fight in here.
Whoa.
Oh, press this. I'll fight inside. So I don't have to deal with these horses, camels.
Okay.
Whoa.
house of life.
I have a house of life.
Thought there was enemies here.
Hey,
Let's see.
the eagle's pretty good. I like the eagle veil.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
flying.
Maybe there's not. I guess I'll. You can just go in and find out.
Yeah. No, just run.
Just
Or
run.
you can run or talk. Just anything that's like not low voice or low volume. Just so. Yeah. No, actually that's good. Keep swinging your axe while I'm talking. Yeah.
Alright, so here
Yeah.
we go. Some.
That's not bad.
If I were in a Zoda, I'd be cutting the grass, man.
Yeah.
Alright, let's find. See if there's anyone here to fight.
When you fight, probably
Thought
when
there
you.
was. Guess not. It's all chill here.
Yeah. Well, you can talk to people. That's actually even better while we're talking. See. Yeah. Oh, it's actually good. Maybe our volume.
What is this? Oh. Oh, I see. It was a hint. No, there's only a few people I can activate dialogue with. They tend to have to be mission people. Can't just talk to anybody. I can push people around.
Oh yeah, push them around and while we're talking. Yeah, that's okay. That's I like
There we
that.
go.
Yeah, you're scaring them. That's right.
Running all over these people.
Don't fuck with Haku.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I just bump into people, man. Sorry. That's what I gotta do. Get out of my way. Out of my way. I got
That's
places
perfect.
to be.
Oh, that's perfect. Cool.
Nice.
Doesn't sound like there's any doubling going on like there was last time.
Awesome.
So sweet.
Alright, what we got here?
Thanks for pushing me and getting the
What's
audio
this?
thing done. It's like 2.
Ah, that's oh, what's this one?
Okay. Cool. Okay, we're good. Alright, let me send the stream. Copy. Gmail. me text my other friends.
What is
They're
this guy
telling me
doing?
they purchased the thing. Quality is noticeable. It's okay. We won't show my face for long enough for this to matter too much. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
3 and a 3 and a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okie dokie. Okay. Alright, we're ready. We're online.
Cool.
What's up? We're online with Haku. We're doing another Assassin's Creed, exploring Egypt. And so thanks for every one of you for joining me again. Hey, can you get one of those, one of my notebooks as well? Yeah, raise the camera.
Book?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, just that's too big. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, it's good. Thank you. Oh, sorry, we're still tinkering. Hi. Yep. So we're doing another run, Assassin's Creed run. Last time, what happened was Balak's son was killed by Balak by accident. Bayek. Sorry. I got super interested in Cleopatra's and Ptolemy's the 13th fight. And then I was going to the history. I was still kind of confused because there was a lot of questions I had. And so during the off time, I actually kind of ended up doing some additional research. So I'll just present that quickly here for you guys before we start the gameplay. And so here...
I'll just be running around randomly, I suppose.
Yeah, Haku's going to be running randomly in the game while I'm doing the research, while showing the research that I did. So, okay, let's start. Okay, so last week I was kind of exploring the history of the Ptolemaic kingdom, and especially with Cleopatra's and Ptolemy's civil war. They had a little civil war going on. As I did more research, I actually found out that civil war is not really a unknown thing during the Egyptians' rule, during the Ptolemaic rule. So I'll just start reading what I wrote. So the Ptolemaic dynasty occurred after the Old, Middle, and New kingdoms in Egypt. So it's kind of like beyond past what people would know as ancient Egypt. And Egypt is pretty much past its prime at this point, as the Egyptian Empire was considered at the height of its power during the New Kingdom. In fact, while I was doing research on ancient kingdoms, some of the resources I didn't even include. Some of the research I didn't even include this Ptolemaic kingdom as part of it. So let me show you guys what I had. Okay, here we go. So that's Cleopatra and Caesar in the game, but we'll actually go here first. This is so these are timelines some of the timelines that I pulled out of the internet. So it's the Ptolemaic period. So they have it here. It's at the end. Ptolemaic kingdom's at the end, and this timeline doesn't have Ptolemaic kingdom, but it's kind of bare. That one's kind of bare. This one had Cleopatra, so it's part of the Ptolemaic kingdom. This is a Greco-Roman period. This begins. So what was discussed last time was that the Ptolemaic kingdom was actually founded by founded by a Greek general. In fact, this Greek general was one of Alexander's general, Ptolemy. So it started around 35 BC with the Ptolemy the First, and after the death of Alexander the Great. So if you don't know your history, which may be the reason why you're watching this channel, Alexander the Great conquered Egypt. It was actually kind of like a side note compared like the conquest of Persia right now. Persia that not right now, but Persia he had back then. And so a fun fact is that where this game starts in Sewa, Alexander actually went to Sewa, went to the oracle of Sewa, and he was proclaimed the son of Zeus Ammon. And Zeus Ammon is just basically a combination of Zeus and then the Zeus contemporary in the Egyptian mythology. So they call him Zeus Ammon. That's the god. Is this a hybrid of Zeus and Ammon? So Ptolemy was one of, as I mentioned before, Ptolemy was one of Alexander's general. After Alexander died, he was named the governor of Egypt, or satrap of Egypt. However, the empire begins to break apart as there's infighting by many of the elites in Alexander's kingdom, and Ptolemy eventually became the ruler of Egypt. It got actually split up 4 ways. So right now, this game is actually, during the time, I don't really know this for sure, Haku knows this, but I don't know this. Ptolemy's the timeline is actually during the civil war that they have. So how did the civil war start? So Ptolemy the 12th, and at this point, there's a lot of Ptolemies. So there's a lot of Ptolemies. So I'm just going to start calling it uh, Ptolemy the 12th, P12, and Ptolemy the 13th, which is in the game. Well, he's in the game as P13. And Cleopatra the 7th, who's the Cleopatra in the game, or Cleopatra as we know from history books and popular culture. I'm just going to call her Cleopatra or Cleo for short. To be honest, the list of unsuccessful shared rules in the Ptolemaic kingdom is quite long, and this shared rule is no different. So as soon as P12 died, Cleopatra began to maneuver towards being the sole ruler of Egypt. By 51 BC, official documents started listing Cleopatra as the sole ruler of Egypt. And so at the time that this game starts, which is around 49 BC, but right now where we're in the game, it's 48 BC, P13, along with his regent, which is like advisor, Pothinus, began to plan Cleo's exile. So, funny enough, P13, or Ptolemy the 13th, is around 13 at this time, and Cleopatra is around 21. So Pothinus and P13 were successful in overthrowing Cleopatra, and she flees to Syria, where she begins to build her power, and she begins a civil war against P13. At this time, Pompey of Rome, who's also fleeing from his own losing civil war against Julius Caesar, asked P13 to help. So P13 invites him to Egypt, but he murders him in order to please Caesar. So Caesar arrives at Alexander looking for Pompey, ends up being pissed off when he finds out about the murder, thus ruining the possibility of a friendly alliance between the two. While Caesar was in Alexander and fuming over Pompey's death, Cleo sneaks into the palace by hiding in a row of carpet and ended up meeting with Caesar in intimate terms. By the time P13 arrives at the palace, Caesar and Cleo have both become intimate lovers, and he ends up being pissed off about the sudden change of direction of this civil war that's happening. Because currently he was winning the civil war, right? He was in the Alexander, he was in the royal throne, and Cleopatra was outside, but she found a way inside through Caesar. So Caesar, who was 52 at the time. So funny thing is, as I mentioned before, is that part of the Ptolemaic tradition is that royal siblings marry at this time in order to keep the royal bloodline. Maybe this is why they're kind of nutty. In fact, Cleopatra was a product of inbred, and Ptolemy as well. Although there is some evidence that Ptolemy might be born out of wedlock. So who knows who Ptolemy the 12th was knocking boots with at that time when Ptolemy the 13th was born. So Caesar, helping out Cleopatra, he pulls out their father's wills and claimed that they had a shared rule, which is what P12 did state in his rule. Caesar didn't have to show this though, but he probably did just in order to please Cleopatra and then have Cleopatra rule. Cleopatra is actually known to be quite intelligent at this time. She, because they're all Greek pharaohs, most of them only spoke Greek and not Egyptian. But Cleopatra actually ended up speaking Greek, Egyptian, along with some other languages. It's they suspect the Egyptian elite. So Caesar then pulls out the father's will, showing that shared will. He also had Pothinus, who, again, if you remember, was P13's advisor. Pothinus executed at this time, and removing an experienced voice in P13's circle. So P13 ends up being a puppet head for Cleopatra and Caesar. The Egyptian elite, not happy with the Roman Empire, now intimately tied with the powers of Egypt, they began to revolt. Arsinoe the 4th, sorry, not 14th, who was Cleo's and P13's sister, so Ptolemy's sister, was chosen by them to rule. They besieged Alexander in 47 BC with Cleo and Caesar inside. Alexander took on serious damage at this time, including the burning of the Library of Alexander. But they're not too sure if it's really happened, but it is claimed that library Alexanders are burned at this time. During this time, the Egyptian elites negotiated with Caesar to trade arsenal with Ptolemy the 13th. So this kind of shows how much they feared women in the Egyptian rule. Caesar agreed, knowing that reinforcement was going to arrive soon, and that defeating Ptolemy was rather than arsenal was look better for him. It was not too sure if Ptolemy was upset at the time, being kicked out by Caesar. Remember, you gotta remember he's like 13. He lost his advisor. He does really not a rule. Maybe he was happy. Maybe he wasn't happy. It's not too sure. But it was sure is that he began right after he was released. He continued to siege siege Alexander. The Roman reinforcement arrived. Alexander broke the siege, and so in a series of defeats, Ptolemy died while escaping the Battle of Nile while traversing across the river. So, funny thing is that the Ptolemaic kingdom actually ends with Cleo. So after the death of Julius Caesar, Cleopatra marries one of his supporter, Antony. So Mark Antony. So this is where a lot of movies has Mark Antony and Cleopatra. I was kind of wondering why before, but then I actually realized I was wondering why they had popular culture also shows Cleopatra and Mark Antony instead of Cleopatra with Caesar. It's probably because the relationship with Cleopatra and Caesar is more like it was an intimate one, but it's more like political one where Mark Antony was younger at this time, I believe. So at this time, Antony was battling a Roman statesman named Octavian for the Roman Empire. So basically, the civil war of this Roman civil war was Octavian versus Cleopatra and Antony. So they lose this power struggle. Mark Antony dies in a struggle in a battle, I believe, and Cleopatra kills herself.
Does it bother you if it's like making noises from fighting or other things?
No.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Cool.
Don't want it to disturb the commentary.
Nope, that's A-okay. So at this time, Octavian claims rule over Egypt, and Egypt gets folded into the Roman Empire. Thus, that's probably most end of the Egyptian pharaohs and kingdoms. So one of the big questions I had during the time was, why was Caesar involved and who gave him power? So during the Ptolemaic kingdom, many rulers fought among themselves, like I mentioned before, sometimes with the prompting of Roman elite, The infighting often led to Roman interference, and Rome began to gain influence from Egypt. So Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy the 12th, often bribed Roman politicians to serve his interests. He began to borrow money from the Roman bankers and began to yield more power to this kingdom to them. The Egyptian populace began to revolt around him, and he finally rejected it and finally ran to Rome with Cleopatra II. He paid a Roman statesman around $14 billion at this time. So $1 billion at this moment, that's equivalent at this time, to invade Egypt for him. By the time of the game, Ptolemy the 12th is dead, and Rome is now a major player among Egyptian politicians, with Egypt becoming a protectorate of Rome. And being a protectorate is like a country that's controlled by another one. So when Ptolemy the 12th died, he declared Rome the executor of his will, the will that declared that both Ptolemy the 13th and Cleopatra would share rule of Egypt, which was mentioned earlier. So, one of the things I want to discuss is how I think this will play into the game. So, my predictions. Haku will not answer this, and I will find out pleasantly myself whether I'm right or unpleasantly wrong. While we're doing this, I totally forgot that I'm supposed to switch pictures around. Here's a picture of Alexander in the game. Very pretty.
Alexandria?
Yep, Alexandria. What did I say?
Alexander.
Sorry.
Oh,
this is Ptolemy the 13th in the game. He does not look 13 in this picture here. So, I don't know what.
He's really short in the game, so.
Oh, okay. But he looks like an adult at this point. And this is a picture of Cleo and Caesar. And this is more accurate of like a 21, 22-year-old and a really old leech in Caesar. But who knows? Back then, maybe this is a common thing. So back then, this is probably a very common thing. So we'll leave it at that as I continue to give my predictions. So prediction is Balak is fighting Bayek, sorry, unintentionally evolves him into the Civil War while he's looking for this 4 or 5 masked goonies that killed his son. Because I think Ubisoft's games are pretty accurate to the history of world events, and the fact that you probably don't want the protagonist losing the battle, I'm assuming that he will unintentionally form alliance with Cleopatra and Caesar. I think the game would kind of portray Ptolemy's 13's fight against Caesar and Cleopatra as part of this longer, let's say, whoever's the Templar of this game, he's probably being ruled by them. In fact, I think maybe Caesar and Cleopatra is also kind of controlled by this in-game fighting, because Bayek is like the hero of the game, and so I think the 4 masked men, they actually also kind of have their hand into the civil war that we're having. Yeah. I think the game would eventually end up at the end of the game being in Sewa, but I think the majority of the game will be played in Alexandria, which is from a lot of the research I did, a lot of what's going on of the Civil War did happen in Alexandria with the siege of Alexandria. So I think that he's gonna kind of play with the politics of Alexandria. He might have to side himself with people to get with certain groups to get what he wants. Like I said before, he probably sided himself with Cleopatra and Caesar, especially since at this time of the siege of Alexandria, Caesar and Cleopatra are basically stuck in the castle and they're in the losing side of this war. So you might help them win this war or help them not lose the war until Roman's reinforcement arrives. So those are my predictions in the game. So right now we're going to switch things off to Haku in this game. So actually, funny thing is, in order to get the audio running right this time, I actually cannot hear any part of this game. And so we're going to switch over right now. Okay, Haku, can you explain where we are in the game right now?
Alright, so we're just chilling here, just doing a little side mission while we're here. We're still in Siwa, and we're in this cave near the town, and we're I forgot his name, like not Kemu, that's his son, but like Chenzira. That's it. Chenzira's little brother said that he's like Chenzira came into this hyena cave and then got cornered by the hyenas or something. So we're here to kind of save him and whatever while we explore a little bit. Yeah, and apologies for the some of the echo on the previous game.
Yes.
Probably made it very difficult to listen to, but you know, it's part of this channel, I suppose, is like you can learn and you can pause if you want to read any of the text. I'm not gonna read it all right now.
Yep.
So part of it is like learning how the like little trials and tribulations of can't seem to move this sideways, but it's all right. Trials and tribulations of streaming.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, let's see. Oh, there's a. Okay. Sounds like dude is in the cave somewhere. Wonder why I can't move this sideways. Oh, maybe because. Nope, still can't move it sideways.
We finally found a solution.
All right.
Which involves Haku listening to the game audio and me.
Oh, there's dude.
Hearing the game audio late in the stream.
Are you alright?
Everything's 15 seconds for me behind audio-wise.
You should not be in here.
I'm hiding from hyenas.
Fenuku told me about
Chenzura.
that. It is not enough to get yourself in trouble. Now you put your little brother in danger?
But it's with Hamu gone.
Alright, I understand. Let's get you out of here.
Bayek, look at that. What is it?
Tomb raiding now.
I'd like to know myself.
Tomb raiding
Must be very old.
is your nickname for Rock.
Someday.
Ooh, where'd we go? We got a heavy
It
blunt.
says
Heavy blunt. Get real high
Which
off
way
that.
did you get in?
that way. But that's where the hyenas to tell
Alright.
you. Well,
What is it,
You
children?
told me.
it's my fault about Haku. They asked
Sorry.
me to, I didn't think
In
of
order to
help
check out the stream,
I
I'm going to be using my laptop, so you might
Don't
get my
feel
cover
bad.
my face. I'm not paying
You have
attention
no way of knowing what they would do.
because I'm often not
Anyone
paying
would have done
attention.
the same
That's
thing
going to
in
happen
your
a lot.
place.
Sorry.
I guess.
I found the ancients.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
The Old Kingdom. Oh, I got an ability point. Hey. That means I got 2. Alright, so we've upgraded a little bit, just a few things. Alright, let's see. Let's get the combo. So we can do 2 attacks in the overpower. Alright,
Too close.
Let's see where we're going. Got some big ass spiders here. Maybe we can set up a spider farm. Oh, what's this? There we go. We got some
So,
bones.
where's this cave?
It's near on the outskirts of Siwa. Hey, why aren't you coming? Oh well, you can stay in here then. This would be a cool cave, man. Go explore in your backyard.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we got some hyenas coming up, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Hyena! Gentlemen, hide!
I wonder if this one, if I can hit him.
So is he hunting
Safe,
for the
yeah.
messman who killed his son
Better get
right
home.
now?
See what?
Or is he hunting? Oh, hideaway.
Ask him something.
Quest completed.
Go
Oh,
on.
was this side quest?
Could I be
Yeah.
a mecha like you one day?
Alright, I think we
Well.
got enough to...
Change
Start
it
by
around.
looking out for your brother and not taking him to dangerous places.
I promise.
Now get back home.
We got poison hyenas out there. Alright, let's craft just a little bit. Get our health up a bit. Alright. 440 health. Wow, we rise
This
quickly
will work
in here.
perfectly.
Okay, I guess, see. Okay.
Oh, I thought the game froze.
No, it was just giving me a tutorial. Alright, I think we'll get on with the story and head to, I think it's Alexandria we head to. We'll find out. Let's see, where are we? Ah, here we are.
Somewhere. Quickly pull this. For those who can't see, Haku is currently standing up right now. He is now in a standing work relation. Standing work.
What we really need is something kind of like Star Trek, where you got the holodeck, or at least where, like, when you're playing a game, you're actually doing all the things the character's doing. Man, you'd be in good shape then.
Yeah,
Walking, running, riding, fighting, climbing,
yeah.
all day long. Probably
Who's
can only
that?
play for like hour or two at a time.
Whoa.
Oh, I think this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a chicken? I got chickens, man.
Is it yours, bro?
It's my yard, anyways.
Hi.
I think it's my yard. Alright, man. Let's do this.
Are you ready? It is a long journey.
You can return later, but not for quite a while. Well, actually, I guess you could fast travel. Actually, one thing I usually don't do in my games is I usually don't fast travel
I must
unless
leave
it's
Siwa.
for. Hold
There
on.
are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya
That's
has
a
been
little
tracking
snake.
them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great library.
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word, Serapis.
Serapis. The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course. I see.
And Bayek, do something about that beard.
Hey
Goodbye,
man,
my
you can't see
friend.
my beard. I got a mask on. It's quarantine, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was saying I usually don't fast travel, because I just find it more immersive and kind of very explorative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
shit!
then
Layla, you need a refill on
Oh,
cyclosporin.
here we are.
Stat. Layla, wakey
Oh.
wakey.
We're in the modern part of the story. Not really much of this, but I guess you get a little dose of it here.
Don't make me come
Yeah,
down
I actually
there.
did not like the Assassin's Creed when they force you to do the Assassin's Creed in modern,
Uh-huh.
the modern time.
Yeah, there's only a
Layla?
very minor amount
Layla?
here.
Come on back. Layla,
She
are
looks
you with
Iranian
me?
or something. Middle Eastern.
For the Parker part.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss
I'm like
you off.
responding to myself as I'm listening to this. I gotta take this off.
Paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Oh, so
Yes,
you're
because
playing a
she is
girl.
smart.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
after
that's cool.
cyclosporin before they shut down.
He
Are
has
they
no
always a guy
skill.
usually?
That's medical
Yeah,
officer
like
theory to
that's-
you.
Damon or Dust.
Yeah,
So?
he was the main guy.
How did
Yeah.
it go?
My mods
But
are
I've
holding.
only
Subject's
seen a couple
memories
of
are
Assassin's
perfectly
Creeds.
clear.
Yeah, I don't know. I played
If
one.
this doesn't
I'll play
convince
1, 2,
Observer to
3.
give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
I do want to play the Black Flag because
His name is Bayek
So
I
in-
do like ship
The death of
battles.
his son turned
Yeah,
him
that was
into
a fun game. That was actually my first one.
Think you'd be
I
of
really
interest
liked
to
that one.
Abstergo?
Mm.
Don't start.
You know, they're not going to be happy with
Can
how
we
you
go
handled
your
this
wrestling?
assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well,
I don't know, I'm
this
just
time you lit
listening
the
to
book on
dialogue since
fire and then
I
stomped
think
on
usually
it. Anyway, none of this
kinda
will
like
matter
talk
if you're
over each other when
comatose.
we're
Now
talking
go
at the
get
same
that
time.
cyclosporin.
So let's see. Yeah, Black Flag. I really enjoyed that one. That was the first one I've played, or I guess I played a little bit of number 3, but that I didn't own it, so I just played it
Still
with our
looking
friends.
for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
med kit.
And let's see what else. In Black Flag and I didn't play the one after that, the one like in France, but I played Unity, the one before this, and both of those, I don't even. Do you even have a gender? You were just like this kind of like you never saw your face, and you were never
Yeah.
like, I don't even know if you had a name,
Yeah.
and they just kind of talked to you and stuff.
Got the cyclosporin.
2cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe.
Is she by herself or is she...
Yeah. The story will kind
I
of
wish I
unfold.
was there to help.
She's
You do
out
a
here in
good
the
job
desert.
looking after me, even from
So
the
who's
hotel.
so there's Layla, Hassan, and there's the other one.
I don't know who she was talking to. Okay, this I'm not gonna mess with.
Oh, I thought something happened.
It's too much stuff
Yeah.
to look through, but I can show the audience.
Huh? Half a bar.
So are you running away from anybody, or you're just?
No, right now. I mean, the story unfolds. I could tell it now if you want.
No, I'm just saying like right now, like.
Okay, so she's out in the desert on her. Like, let's see. Let's see if I can. Oh wait, so here, I kind of forget the layout of this place. Oh, we can.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
It's pretty
Who are you
interesting actually.
talking
So,
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that
oh
one.
yeah, there's Bayek's mummy then.
Ah, that's his mummy.
Yep.
Ah.
Apparently, we're playing a dead man, as per usual. I'll just show you where we are. I think I can go outside a little bit. Oh, it's really interesting actually. So this cave, I guess I won't tell the. Well, maybe I'll tell the spoiler because I'm sure we're not going to be playing this game. Like, I doubt we'll finish it on this channel. So it's like a really long game, as per usual. But this cave, you can actually find it in the Bayek's map. We're actually in the area, and it doesn't actually. I don't know if it tells you that in the game, but I came to this cave. I found it in ancient Egypt, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? This is like the same cave that that we play this part in,
Ah.
and that was pretty cool.
What's the
And you
cave
can-
called?
I don't know.
It's just kind of weird to me that there's like plants inside the cave.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no sunlight.
Yeah, they're cave plants. They see
Yeah.
she lit those lights so they have some light, so they can
She must have waited for a long time.
Yep, thousands of years or dozens of years. All right, so we're out here in the desert. Yeah, this part you can actually find in the game as well, but we're only allowed to go a short distance.
So you're in Siwa?
Yeah, we're in Siwa.
Siwa.
Like C. C-S-E-E. Wa.
Siwa.
I guess that's what Wario says. Siwa.
Have you seen the new Assassin's Creed Viking one?
Oh, the Valhalla?
Yeah.
I've seen like a trailer of it, but nothing more than that.
Are you excited for it or?
Well, I mean, you know me, so I mean, this channel doesn't know, but it's like, games are like my alcohol, kind of, or my, let me just see what this is.
Damn it, my papers
Use
went
your-
everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah,
No.
the notes on the
Trigger
animals.
choice.
Tetris puzzles.
Here's the blueprint for my dialysis
Ah.
system mod.
Could have
I don't know if
used
I
a
ever
bigger
saw this
fluid
one.
chamber.
Could have used a bigger piece of tape over your mouth.
Whoa, so aggro.
That's right. Very aggro. So I have to be careful playing games because I can just like binge on them. So I'll probably, yeah, I don't know if I'll be playing that one anytime soon. Also, like the other, here we go. The other,
This
the one
is
after
so
this one,
badass.
Odyssey.
Be
Um,
careful.
Yeah, it's like
That's the Roman
yeah,
one or Greek?
Roman and Greek, I guess. Greek, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. They're similar enough. I think they probably all be really fun games, but I'm kind of like, I'll wait until there's one that really grabs my attention, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, if I weren't addicted to games at times or had that danger, then yeah, I'd probably just play them all. Just because they're all fun, you know? I've
Yeah.
never not enjoyed an Assassin's Creed game of the 3 that I've played, I guess.
Mm.
Or even 4. Like, I mean, I saw my friend play through whatever the one before Unity was
Yeah.
in France. It looked fun. But I'd kind of wait. I might wait until there's one like that seems really exceptional or different or something. Like I was like, oh, dude, if they had like an Assassin's Creed in Asia somewhere, like in China or Japan, I'd be all over that.
Assassin's Creed Asia.
Be like freaking Assassin's Creed Tenchu or something, you know?
That's right.
I think they had one, but it was like a I don't know a handheld one or like a really small title.
Ah.
All right, here we go. Oh, time to start the game.
Hey, title card. Title
Time to
card
start.
in the second play of. We played for like 2 hours last game. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, we were just playing the demo though.
Yamu
just kidding.
surroundings. For the APC, Yamu.
It is Marcelo.
Eh.
Hey, at least. Okay, so if you didn't know this, that sound that hawk made,
Mhm.
the classic Hollywood bird of prey sound.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I?
I must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both.
So, bird of prey sound.
Oh, I just stopped when he's talking, so
Oh.
we're not like talking over
Oh, okay,
each other.
sorry.
No, it's all
That
good.
was-
I think I just noticed that when I was listening.
Home to my old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is.
Because I think when I was listening, I was like kind of distracted by trying to listen to the game as well as us talking at the same time. So,
Mm.
anyways, so that bird of prey sound is like generally a red-tailed hawk sound, and they just like to put it over every bird of prey, including eagles. And eagles do not sound like that. They're kind of more like this funny whistling, piping sound,
Ah.
which doesn't sound as maybe Hollywoodish and majestic. Like that one's like, and then the eagle is like, or something like that. Anyways, here we go. We got a palm tree plantation here, I guess. It's kind of funny. They're all almost planted in rows, I guess. It's kind of strange. Maybe it is a palm tree farm. Temple of Sekhmet, another god of some sort. I think it's the alligator.
Ah. That'd be interesting. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. Do one on.
Oh, sorry.
Because
Dog.
one of the things that kind of like,
Whoa.
not that it blew my mind, but more
Mhm.
like I was pleasantly surprised was like the mixing between like Egyptian and Greek mythology
Mm-hmm.
with the Zeus Amon. Very interesting to see how the mythology is at
Oh,
this
and here's
time.
something in the game for anyone who's playing. If you put your cursor over Bayek, then you can rotate him. Otherwise, if it's out here, then you can't move him around.
Ah.
But yeah. Oh, and then what else was there? Oh, here's another tip that was really nice. Once you get a lot of inventory, if you put your cursor on the scroll bar and click, you can go down by very large chunks.
Yeah.
Right now it doesn't matter because I don't have that much, but when you get like, if you happen to have like hundreds of items in your inventory, then it's helpful.
Very much so.
Wow. See, like, I would love it if our cities had this level of like craftsmanship and design in them, like, you know, or had like, you know, just bricks. I noticed that like my girlfriend in Denmark, it's like we've been talking about, she's like in design and stuff and city plan, and like if you just look at a basic cement concrete or cement sidewalk or street, and then you look at this, and just having even just like bricks or something or stone, like, makes it more appealing generally to people.
Rather than concrete or
Yeah.
asphalt.
And then like this, you know, if this were a building in California right now, you know, it'd just be a big slab of concrete and glass generally.
Yeah.
But like this artistry just kind of makes humans happier, I think, usually. At least most humans I know, including myself. Oh wait, let's see, that thing's way over there. Oh, we could do. Okay, I think maybe we'll leave that quest for later because I just realized that's 1.5 kilometers away right now. So we have plenty of stuff we can do around here. So let's see what we got. Yeah, let's see about this one. Maybe we could go find this. There's an item in here somewhere. I guess some of this I'll just do like like they give you the tools to do it, where you can just highlight everything with Senu, just because it's in a we're streaming it to public audience, and I'm not gonna spend forever looking for it, just for the sake of the audience, so you can kind of be a little more entertained, I suppose. Anything else in here? That's another thing I think I really enjoy about video games, and would love it if they were a lot more like this in real life, where like, let me just find this thing. Oh, secret passage. Where like, so this building here, you could just climb all over it in this game, you know, and nobody's gonna be yelling at you, telling, you know, you're not allowed to do that. You're gonna call the security or the police, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You just like, you can go climb around to your heart's content and investigate things. And I mean, not that you want to go in this world, you know, you don't want to be like invading people's privacy, but in a game it's really fun. You could just, if there were yards and stuff like that, you could just walk into every yard and take a look at it, you know, just for fun, you know, just like, okay, wait, where did those things go? Oh, there it is. You know, and just take a look around, explore a bunch without, you know, upsetting people.
Yep, climb up pillars without people looking at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Did they actually do that? Did they actually respond that way? You start climbing?
Yeah, I've had some people even like get straight like, well, I mean, he was probably had something going on, but one guy I just like climbed up like 1 foot off the ground on a building on the sidewalk, because it had like a little wedge. I love to climb, and there was just this little wedge there, and I was like, oh, I wonder if you could actually like climb up that. And I wasn't gonna do it, you know, I'm not gonna climb up to this 3-story building in the middle of the downtown street. Okay, I'm getting distracted while I'm talking. Let me just see where that item is.
Yeah, I don't know where. It's down there.
Yeah. But so he got straight up like he was ready to throw hands or something. He started shouting at me and my girlfriend from up the street and stuff, and all I did, I just like stepped up on this one like little building like 1 foot off the ground, and then I just stepped down.
Did you kill him?
No, I'm a pretty peaceful guy. But yeah, and then I've had like, you know, police asking me to climb down from some little tree in a parking lot that I was just like, again, I was only like 6 feet off the ground or something. And I asked them, I was like, I was just cooperative. I was like, they were like, oh, would you mind coming down from there? I just want to ask you to come down. I was like, all right, sure. You know, like, I'm not in the mood for arguing or anything. So, but I just asked him, I was like, yeah, so is this like, is there a law against like this or anything? And he was like, no, I'm just worried that you might hurt yourself and stuff. And then there was another guy was up in a tree. See, I just love to climb, man. I ain't hurting nobody. And I take responsibility. I'm not like some crazy lawsuit person who I like go and do something and then try to blame it on someone else if I get hurt, which I've only gotten hurt like 3 times in my whole life climbing on everything. And it was all minor.
What is the most you've
my
fallen?
Book of the Dead in your travels, Magi?
Like highest
I
you've
went
fallen?
all the way to Memphis to buy
I'll tell you in a
No.
sec.
How was it lost?
bandits. They came from the dunes nearby.
Banditos!
When the leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Magi is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Bandits is stealing people's books? Since when did they do that?
Did you hear where the bandits meant to go?
Oh, the leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think.
Smart bandits, you know, they gotta like, they know books are worth a lot.
Look at
back
this
then.
dog. Do they have dogs like this nowadays?
Father,
It's like a real Egyptian looking
the book
dog.
is gone.
Did they have books back then, or was it like scrolls?
I don't know. I think it was usually scrolls. Let's see. What's this? Okay, I forget where I even got that one from. Was that the one I just picked up? No, Book of the Dead, right? Ooh, level 8. Might be a little challenging, but sure. Ambush in the temple. Okay. Let's see. I'll just tell that one last story. So like,
We will find Mother in the field of reeds
and
without
forgive me,
it.
people, if I get distracted while I'm talking. I have a difficult time multitasking. But yeah, I was just up in the street, on the street, and like these Caltrans people started yelling at me from across the street. They're like, "Hey, get out of there! Get out of that tree!" I was like, "No, I'm good, thanks." And then they like drove over to the other side, and they're like, "Hey, I'm not responsible for you if you fall down and break your back." And I'm like, "Thank you, I'm good. Been doing this for many years." And then they drove off, just like, you know, just like aggro, like pretty much like verbally, mildly accosting me. Anyways, what did you ask? What's the highest tree I've been in or something? Or what
I
did you?
fell off of.
Oh, fell out of? I've never actually fallen out of it. Oh, maybe, let's see. Have I fallen out? I think I fell once, but I was fine, and it was only a few feet. How did I fall? I can't remember. I mean, I've fallen a little ways when, like... Or did I? Actually, I don't think I've like, maybe fallen once, but I caught myself, and I was ready for it. I was, like, on a branch, and I, like, lost my balance, and I intentionally jumped down off the branch and grabbed it with my arms.
Oh.
Which I kind of like do. I always say like be prepared to fall, and what would you do when you do fall? But yeah, I've never actually fallen out of a tree like of any great height. The only times I've like hurt myself is like jumping onto a rock covered with dry seaweed, but it was like wet underneath.
What
and it
good
slipped.
fortune! I thought it would
I've
be
fallen
years before we saw
quite
you
a
again.
bit
Hail in peace,
off my
Melech.
motorcycle.
How is your
Ah.
family?
I don't climb trees.
The children seem
terrifying.
to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your
So-
life best not spoken of.
Books are
Forgive me.
like
I see by your
they're saying
garb that you
ancient
have been
literature.
promoted.
They're mostly written
yes.
on papyrus.
The high priest,
Or
in his
Papyrus?
grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the
Including
only thing
the Book
that's
of the Dead.
changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour.
Of course, of course.
so it's
At
kinda
the
like a
moment
scroll.
of your pleasure.
So probably not a lot of books. They're mostly scrolls.
Yeah.
But the book is just like a
We're taking a tour.
collection
Ready
of
to see our beautiful temple?
words in a
After
physical
you,
form,
Menehet.
allocated in the same,
Or is it
Menehet.
servant of the
organized in the
goddess?
same
Menehet will
structure,
do
I guess.
for one as good
Or
as
no.
family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my
All
last visit.
organized in the same structure.
Mm.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does it
Alexandrians.
sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Apparently they have more gall than faith. I think that's what he said. I wasn't quite paying attention.
So where's Yamu? So Yamu right
Vanquished
now.
by a gang of ruffians, huh?
Oh, dude, I'm being attacked.
Depths.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4 to 1. Huh?
You told us to secure every advantage possible over Attender's foe.
Yes,
Ah.
yes. And I am very dangerous.
So Yamu seems to be very close to
For the wanderer
Alexandria.
stalks your path.
They call it Com El Hissin.
Oh, I gotta find him. Alright, I guess we'll just use Senu.
So there's
We're
a temple.
cheating.
Was there a temple dedicated to Shikmit Hathor? Or Sigmit?
Segment? Yeah,
Segment,
I'm
I
pretty sure there's one around here. I think there's one far away. I don't know. Maybe there's multiple of them. I'm not quite sure.
Interesting. Yeah, there's not a lot of list of ancient Egyptian sites. This might be better. Gnomes.
This feels like cheating. I'm just like use my little
Eagle.
homing sensor eagle and just be like, hey,
You found
Gotcha.
me. Your turn to hide.
my turn
Come
to
away
hide.
from there, Naila. You're getting in the priest's way.
Okay.
I gotta take a bath.
Oh, you ducked? And she ducked. It looked like she was washing her hands.
Oh, really? Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah. Look, no, don't duck. Wait for her to go in the water.
Are you
No,
following
stand
me?
up.
You might get lost.
So when you duck and she ducks as well with you,
She's talking.
doesn't it look like she's washing her hands when she ducks down?
Let's take a look. Now she doesn't want to do it.
She's like, she's shy. She doesn't want people watching.
Your
Oh, I'm
father
just
wants
walking
you
on
to
people's
go home.
offerings here.
And I prefer to stay with you.
How are you gonna stay with me up here? Oh my god, did you see that jump? Now this is no human can do. No free solo, no nobody. Here, watch this. Whoop.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe they can do something similar.
Not this time. But I hope to pass by and visit your mother.
Oh, I can't get down. Wait, what the hell? I'm stuck. I can't move forwards or backwards. What the? You kidding me? Okay, that's weird. I don't remember that. Okay.
I'm sure
What happened?
Solis
You're
is
stuck?
hiding
Yeah,
in
I'm stuck. It's kind of weird. Oh, I can fast travel to here, I guess. It's kind of a little inconvenient, but at least we had a close fast travel point.
do you have a map of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to show that?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if it's accurate where you are compared to where.
I seem to recall it's relatively accurate. It's obviously much smaller. Okay.
Get out of my way!
Okay, there you go.
Scroll up? Can you scroll up?
There's Alexandria.
Oh, it is really close. So that's where Alexandria is, and let's kind of just cut to this. So over here you see that
Oh yeah, and
Comus
the Nile is
is-
over here, I guess. I think it's right on the border here, like the
yeah.
river, the Nile River.
So it's pretty accurate. So Comasin was over there, whereas Alexandria.
And there's Giza and the isolated. Let's see, what else is there? There's oh, Fayum. Fayum's another real place, I think.
Yeah.
You want to cut back to the game?
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of showing the research.
Oh, yeah.
So Comasin is right here. I don't know why. Like, look at it. Wikipedia is so weird. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows you the dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you go into picture, it doesn't show you the dot.
Yeah, they'd be doing that, I guess. You got anything to buy here? Oh, sell.
So they're kind of around here. Alexandria is kind of up here.
This one's pretty nice.
So yeah, Alexandria's right here. So pretty accurate. Alexandria's a little bit, probably a little bit to the left or to the west of Yoma. Is it Yoma? Yuma?
Yuma?
Yuma.
I don't know. Oh, Yamu? Or
Yamu,
I don't know.
yeah.
You mean where we are right at this very moment?
Yeah.
There's a temple of Sekhmet in Yamu.
Yeah, Sekhmet and Yamu. Yeah, so the temple of Sekhmet is part of Yamu. Actually, Yamu's called Kom-Eshishin.
There's Memphis.
Memphis, hey, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. There's Giza. Alright,
So,
change our clothes.
okay, so let's
Brown
move back
outfit.
to the game.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool outfit. Actually, one of my favorites is this style on the, forget what it's called, Egyptian traveling outfit or something like that. What is it called again? Yeah, Egyptian Wahid. Let's go find the children and not get stuck in. Oh, gotta take a bath, you know.
Yeah, no. For training. This is training. Water training.
Look at that water, dude. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
We're
nice
actually-
and fresh.
For those who don't know, we're playing on the PS4.
Yes. Try not to get stuck in the window. That is one thing that fast travel is very useful for. So I like the option of it. That's like, for instance, getting out of bugs in the game. You praying? Stop praying. Oh, wait. I can't. Oh, there we go. I had to stop him from praying. He was praying too hard. He's gonna hurt himself. Ooh, someone. Oh, what? He's hiding up there?
Asina,
Wow.
you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Oh, yeah, sure
Only
would.
the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see.
Ash, come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank.
Bike, don't you be talking no smack, man. You be climbing on everything. Don't be telling people they can't be climbing. How did she get up here? Wait, I want to watch. Oh, there's stairs. Okay. I thought she straight up climbed up here.
Oh.
Alright. I was about to say, I was like, what?
Oh, that'd be weird.
Alright, we got one
You have
more.
to climb up there and they put a table up
Okay.
there.
You want to see, let's see if we can. He can jump from like crazy high. Let's see if he's okay. He might hurt himself, but we'll see. If we do a roll, we can land from.
You will meet your end at the
Oh,
hands of the
almost
mighty
okay.
gladiator
Oh, what's
sun.
this? Hey,
You fell too. Oh, what happened?
this hyena just
Stay back!
got mad.
He didn't like you falling. He's like, stop trying to commit suicide. Okay, let me change this.
Oh, what happened? Oh, he's poisoned. Oh, he's just chilling, man. Oh, no, he's not chilling anymore. Sorry about that, hyena.
Hyena says,
Oh, he's stanky.
okay.
Look at that. He hasn't taken a shower in.
Stanky
Look at that.
legs.
Look at that. Hella stanky. No, that's actually poison. Okay. Let's find one more child. Ah, good hiding spot. Hey.
I feel like this is where the stories begin, where like
What in the name of the gods are you
child
doing
goes
out there?
missing for 15 years, found at the bottom of a well.
Dead.
Yeah, dead.
No, still alive.
Stay calm.
Still alive.
I will help you out of there.
Her name is. What's the name in
This way.
the ring?
Through the tunnel.
Oh, the ring? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did she have a name? Probably did.
Yeah, she did.
That's the last
I
of
already
the
see
children.
or something.
Just call her the ring girl.
Yeah, ring girl.
Wait, he didn't come
The
out?
other horror
Okay, I
movie
guess
is. The other horror movie is Flower Boy.
we're good. Which one was that?
No, I'm just kidding, you know,
Oh,
because
yeah.
usually Ring Boy, Flower Girl.
Oh,
for
yeah,
weddings.
yeah. Yeah, it took me a while to find these kids when I did it without Senu. It's pretty fun though, just looking around.
Look at this.
Good.
Fraud
Oh.
abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending
Let's do
merchant.
some research about Sick
Priest, you have
Don't
proven
mind
as
me.
false as your mummies.
Mick.
Just lurking down here.
Man ahead.
Do you think
Your
you're
brood is delivered
pervert? Like,
safely home.
why are you like looking at my
I wanted
dress?
that full one with you.
Dress, that was a
Some
big.
visitors,
I
having
know.
purchased
Well, yeah,
you
religious
got
a dress, I
objects,
guess.
are angry when our village has no more.
Just making sure all the parts are there.
Though not a merchant, I
He's
am
not
often the
unique.
means by which the aggrieved snuff
Be
their
like, hey
hand.
man, your stuff is
This
missing.
matter needs a firm hand.
Better check that out. Firm hand. Ambush in the temple.
So Sekhmet, so we're at her temple right now, is a she. It's a warrior goddess, as well as a warrior goddess of healing.
The merchants
Very
have short
good.
tempers and
It's
may
very
refuse to
important
speak.
to be
Sekhmet is?
fighting and to be able to heal. If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
always
yeah.
fighting.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, it's Kit. Here, what?
She's
There's
oh,
Cat. I think you
so
can
she's
pet the cat.
depicted as a lioness. So if you see any statues or picture of lions, let me know.
Yeah. I think he pets the cats sometimes. Maybe not right now. Yeah, he's just chilling.
She's
All right.
blending in with it.
The cats are actually. I kind of wish they'd leave you alone sometimes, because sometimes when they get friendly, it's kind of fun. They'll like follow you around, but then they just don't stop. Then they just like follow you around until you leave the whole area.
Hey, lions.
Hmm?
Lions.
Oh yeah.
Sekhmet,
Wow.
goddess lion.
Wait. Oh, Sekhmet is the lion one. Okay. Wait. What's the
She's depicted as a lioness.
What's the crocodile?
Ah, I don't know. That might be a good
You
thing.
search up like
Yeah.
Egyptian crocodile god or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, this game. Usually I think it told you your level up in the right hand corner where it's got that little symbol, like assassin symbol, but something in my game just like doesn't tell you the level anymore. I think. I'm pretty sure it used to say the level. Okay, wait, where was it going?
So Sobek
Sobek, that's right.
is Sobek. So do this now.
Man, streamers must get sore ears if they gotta have headphones on all the time.
Oh, but that's why they had like
This
the
looks
nice
like
ones.
a child
Or
made
even,
it.
I had like some really nice ones and they
These
just
cat mummies
hurt
are
my
false.
ears after a couple hours.
Oh, because you're always having you stuck. Yeah.
Do
You
know
turn on the
anything of
volume.
flawed mummies sold to tourists?
No, it's just the ergonomics.
If you are not here
Ah.
to buy, I have no time for your questions.
Menahet, the priest, is concerned about the...
And I am concerned about my business. So keep your distance.
Rude.
So Sekhmet is also a goddess deity.
It's kind of cool, little blacksmith area.
Or she's a solar deity. I mean, sorry. What is it? Let me see. What do you refer? Oh, you refer arrows?
Oh, the obsidian bow. I like that one. It's pretty expensive though. I'm sure I'll pick one up eventually. You really don't. You hardly need to buy anything in this game. You generally, except like special items, you just by playing the game, you generally inevitably pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Really nice stuff. That would be a nice bow, but that's almost all my money.
My husband is in danger. I need your help.
Wait, I thought the other mission was the one that he referred us to. Anyways, I guess I'll do this one.
Medjay, help me, I will pay you.
What do you need?
And then...
Last night, my dear husband Claudius took a boat out to see the ruins across the lake. He has not returned. None of these brutes honor a wife's pay.
So Sigmek is considered a daughter of the sun god Ra.
Do be quick. I will await you here.
And she was among one of the more important of the goddesses who acted as eventual manifestations of Ra's power, the Aya Ra.
Oh, you can't hear the game audio right now, right?
No.
Oh, okay, I'll let you know when they're speaking.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Okay.
I think so. We'll do this one and maybe the other one about the fraud in the market, and then we'll head to Alexandria.
Cool.
Actually, let's leave this one because we probably want to head to Alex. You know, for the sake of the stream, kind of get along with it. So maybe we'll just do the fraud in the market, and then go because that guy's a ways out there. I thought he said. I wasn't totally paying attention. I thought he said there was a thing about fraud in the market, and I thought that was a mission. Let's find out.
Do you have... Oh, so you have camo as a mount.
Yeah. You get a number of mounts. I have a camo and a horse right now. He's got this horse with his armor, dude. He's, it's one of the ones I think I got. Kind of like a specialty one.
Fangs.
Looks like
wow.
a child made it.
It's quite a horse costume. Got some fangs, dude. He's about to
Dude, that's
somebody.
like dangerous. I wouldn't walk underneath him like that. I might end up killing you by accident.
See what happens if I walk behind him. I gotta be sure to touch his butt so he knows I'm there. Okay, he's good. Never walk behind a horse unless you know what you're doing.
And it broke. These cat mummies are false.
Huh.
I usually see them kick people back. Have you ever seen one of those kill somebody? Or have you heard
a
of
horse kick?
Yeah, ever heard of when you're killing somebody?
Definitely hurt people. I'm sure there's somebody who's been killed by it. I mean, they're really strong. Okay, guess it wasn't a mission, or at least, you know, I'm kind of like paying attention to what we're talking and the game, so kind of missing some things, which is fine. So we'll just head on to Alexandria.
Alexandria.
They really need that feature in like Skyrim or other games like that, or Fallout. Oh my god, like, you know, so how you can move people out of the way when they get in your way, you just kind of push them aside. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been stuck behind like my teammates or someone or some NPC in Skyrim or Fallout, just like, god damn it, get the fuck out of my way!
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, I'm stuck in this damn building! I can't get to the mission objective.
Or especially when you're battle against super mutants.
Yeah.
Fallout.
So that's Alexandria over there. Oh my god, yeah, I think the game, I haven't played, like, I remember, Seth was saying that one of the games that has really nice AI was a Star Wars game with the clone troopers that are your allies. I forget what it was called. Republic Commando? I forget.
Oh, dude, the OWA? Yeah, they were really good. Actually, I have Republic Commando.
I played, I think the AI that I played that I liked the most out of the games that I've had AI, which isn't that many AI companions. There's been, like, you know, Fallout 4, Skyrim, probably some others, but, well, obviously there's Uncharted 4 had, like, they were just with you sometimes, and they're almost like cheating. They're not really like cheating, but they pretty much never get in trouble, and they take down tons of people with sneak attacks, and that was just, they really knew what they were doing. You know, and they were able to hide really well.
You know what game has really good teammates?
What?
Madden.
Oh, the football game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
The one that you had constant...
You had to, basically, or else the game is unplayable.
Let's do a little, see what level these guys are.
Yeah, me and Haku actually, to be honest, like, me and Haku has actually pretty different taste in games. Like Haku, actually, I like open road games. like Fallout. I really like Fallout 3 and 4. But I mostly like sports games and first person shooters. I don't ever hear of you playing first person shooters.
Oh yeah, I played all the Halos.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like
Up
them.
to up even the new one, the 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, I've played.
Oh,
I haven't
five.
played. I actually really liked 5. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it as much as some, and yeah, it could definitely use some improvement, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. Halo always has some room for improvement, as most things do. But it was fun. I like the option to go first and third person. So like the Bethesda games, like the Skyrim, Fallout, Elder Scrolls. Those are really I like that. This one thing I like in this game is that you can stand up, and if the foliage is tall enough, you'll still be hidden, which makes sense.
Ah, yeah.
Was it? Oh, the AI in Mass Effect Andromeda, they were pretty damn good, I think.
Oh, really?
They good in terms of like I never really had to worry about them. They never bothered me. They weren't cheap, but they were competent.
Yeah.
And they never like really got in my way or anything, so that was pretty cool.
So I forgot why I stopped playing that game. Because I was playing it for a while. I'm a big Mass
Effect.
Effect.
Oh, you were playing
fan.
Andromeda?
Yeah, I was playing Mass Effect. Because I used to have the EA.
Did you play the original
membership?
like before they touched it up? Because I seem to recall it had
Yeah,
like some
did.
horrible facial expressions and stupid lines.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know when they did.
But they fixed it. By the time I played it, they fixed it up enough where I thoroughly enjoyed the game. Like I'm sure it could have been better. Like people were saying of the because everyone's like really some really diehard fans of the Mass Effect series.
Yeah. And
it's produced some amazing games. But I actually really enjoyed it. The combat was probably the most fun I've had in any of the games I've played, and the story was fine. The characters were decent enough, Everyone was, like, perfectly decent.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. What level is this? Oh, 9. I don't know if I want to be messing with all this. Wait, what level am I? Oh, I'm 7? Sure, why not? Alright, let's have a little challenge. Probably want to stealth kill some of these folks. I don't want to take them all out at once.
Go, Haku. So, who are they now? Are they just bandits?
Oh, this is just you find these camps all over the map. Sometimes there's missions related, sometimes there's not.
But who?
Oh,
who
these are
camps?
Greeks or Romans, I think.
Mm.
I mean, they might be Egyptian, but I forget. I think it's generally the Greeks and Romans who are like running.
Yeah.
These
By
camps.
this time, most Greek.
Looking. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna.
Most of Greek has been
go for it.
conquered by Rome.
All right, get out of here. Oh. Right, me.
Is there an option to kill rather than attack?
Yeah, but not yet. You have to actually like wait until you get that particular. We don't have the blades yet. So it's kind of interesting. You actually have to get them in this game. You don't have them right away. Was there I think, yeah, this is too small. It doesn't have an alarm tower in here or signal fire.
Is there different endings to the game depending on if you kill someone versus you?
Not that I know of. I don't think so. It's been a while since I beat it, but I think they're all the same. But don't quote me on that. Oh, here, maybe we can use this to help us out a little bit.
Is it automatic fire or is... Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Come on. No, it's a big crossbow.
It's a semi-automatic.
Pretty fast. Oh, you didn't even... Oh, he did notice.
Who shot that?
Who shot that? Wasn't me. Oh, somebody's up in the guard tower, I think. Come on up. Little rooftop battle. Hey. Now let's go around and see who we got here in the perimeter. Okay, we're good over here. Gotta watch out for patrols occasionally, will come by too. Take your money.
Dang.
It's kind of interesting how certain things are easier in real life. Like here, obviously, you could use like Senu and just use game physics or game mechanics to kind of get an advantage. But like if you're going around, if you were like as in real life sneaking around, it's much easier in real life to kind of look all around you rather than like switching the camera like this. Anyone back here?
So the guy with the crown, is he the...
He's the captain.
Captain of the game? Oh, not the game, with this tent thingy?
Of this fort or the base or whatever it is. Just make sure there's not too many guys around because they're at a pretty couple levels above me, which is... Oh, there's someone here. Oh, they're the... Oh, two guys. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, might be a few too many guys for me to take on all at once. Gotta wait for him to turn around or something. Do I have any... I don't think I have any special items yet. No darts, no fire, no nothing. Oh, maybe I can, Oh, apparently I was in sight. Alright then, let's get it.
Oh. Here we go.
Going to kill you.
He's poisoned. They're both poisoned. Your sword's poisoned. Who poisoned your sword?
My sword's always... This particular sword is always poisoned.
Ah.
I'm not actually using it necessarily for the poison advantage, but I just like the sword. The sickle sword has a very nice mechanic where its heavy attack is unblockable, owing to its, presumably to its like ability to hook people's... Oh, there is a brazier. Okay, maybe I should hide somewhere.
How many people usually come for reinforcement?
Just like 3 or so. Oh, it was over there. Okay. Oh, the captain lit it.
Find anything?
Owing to its ability to like hook shields with its hook blade.
Oh yeah. Do they show that animation?
No, it just kind of, it's unblockable. So, I mean, I can show you once I do it on somebody.
Who's shooting? Stop your shit!
You hit him in the head. He should be dead.
He's a high level above me.
Still.
Hey, come here.
It doesn't matter how. If I shot a big dude in the head with an arrow, I don't think he's gonna survive. Dang. Can you kick the ladder?
Kick the ladder? Oh, no. Alright, so here, he can't block anyways, but I can... Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
A little poor. So that's the heavy attack.
He's poisoned.
Whoa! Oh, he got. That was weird. He was stunned, and then.
Oh, what a dick!
It was kind of weird. He was like reeling back, and then he just got like, not invincible, but like immune to stun at the ledge. It looked kind of strange.
Maybe a glitch.
Well, I probably should have just been more patient, you know, just because like they always come out of stun at some point, but usually they get hit back. But I guess because he was on the ledge, he. Yeah. Let's try that again. You know what? Let's go in. Let's make it a fun battle. We could go sneaking around, but I think I'm just gonna make a fun battle. Try to take them all on and just be really careful.
Hey, you! Stop! Hey, wait! Hey now, time to die.
Die, idiot!
Who's shooting?
Oh, a lot of folks out here. I think the brazier is just gonna be lit. Whatever. Oh, this will be kind of fun. Let's do this. Oh, time to go.
Join the dead.
Alright, so here he's got a shield, and then you can just go right through it like this. Kind of turns him around too. Hey, cut that out.
There's something. There's something that will happen if you press R1 and R2 together.
Yeah, that'll give me my super, but I don't want to use it right now because this one's one that powers me up, and then I'd only use it on one guy instead of multiple opponents.
What does it power up?
I'll show you once I fight the other guy. It either does an overpower attack, which is extremely powerful, or it charges you up so that all your attacks are really powerful. Actually, this poison is... yeah, I guess I'll leave the poison on. I don't actually... The poison's effective, but I don't really feel like I need it. I just like this particular weapon and shield. Alright, so here Here we go. So now, you're in overpower mode.
Screen changes. Dang.
Oh, I fell over. You kicked me.
Dang, you're in super mode. He's still like... giving you a fight.
Oh, see there, he like... That was weird. It was almost like he was...
Too slow. There you are.
It took him a while to realize where you were. At least because he's sick as well.
Yeah.
Should not have come here.
Or poisoned.
Vicious day.
Captain. Loot treasure. Can you just try to assassinate a captain?
Yeah. If they're only a couple levels above me, then assassination will work. If they're significant levels above me, then what I kind of like is it'll do a large amount of damage, but it won't kill them outright.
Dude, that bow, that archer, he got a really good eye. Oh, that's cool. I didn't. Oh, dude's made out of water, dude. He didn't light up for long.
Well, the only thing about fire is it's hard to see.
Mother, soon forgotten.
Oop, he's got a shield. Oh, you want to see something funny?
Yeah.
Here we go. fists on.
Oh yeah. Can you do like Mike Tyson combos?
You can do some stuff.
Around right. Dodge. Slip. MMA.
Alright. There we go.
Like, needs to be in the UFC.
That's it. It's kind of cool too, like for instance those signal flares up there, you can actually, if you shoot them with fire or you light them yourself, then it will signal people.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's not just like solely the enemy who can activate them.
That might be a good reason why.
I mean sometimes I activate them when I actually want to fight somebody, some more people.
I mean,
okay, heavy blunt.
I play a lot of board games, so there's always like an opportunity to do something that you don't think you will want to do, but there's always like a situation where you're like, maybe I should do this. Maybe if you're like maybe if you're fighting somebody's faction inside another faction's tent, and you're like, man, they're kicking my butt. Let me call the other faction. Go back to that tent.
Could be. Restricted area.
Oh, why?
That's just. I think that's because I'm near that ship.
Oh.
Let's just go. And here's another thing for anyone playing this game. If you didn't know, you can set the speed. You can't do like. I don't think you can do the extra fast speed. But if you set the normal speed and you pull out your weapon, then the boat will continue to sail on its own without you touching anything. And you can still steer it, like I'm steering it left and right here. So that's pretty cool if you just want to like chill out and just like look at the scenery or something, then you can do that. Let's see, Alexandria is pretty much over here.
Oh, wow, that's pretty close. I guess that doesn't make sense for the game.
Well, we got teleported over here.
Oh.
We were, and tell me when the stream is around 2 hours or whatever, we can keep it on time. We were, where's Siwa? We were over here, and then the game just brought us to over here.
Yeah.
So otherwise you got to go through like this this desert, which is level 37 to 40. So pretty much everybody's gonna like one-shot kill me in there. With the only, I mean, most people you can get away from pretty easy, but it's the archers, especially archers on horseback, who will just decimate you because you can't outrun them, and they'll just kill you in like 2 shots. Even when you're on horseback, you can't outrun them. They just keep pace with you, you know. So. Oh, there's the hippo. I ran him over. Pardon me, hippo.
Peter's not gonna be happy.
Hippos are not very friendly in here.
Oh, Alexandria.
All right, here we are. So we could make our way, I guess.
May the gods help me.
Oh,
I'm
she's
coming
close.
for you,
Okay.
Aya.
I thought she was far away. I'm gonna go meet Aya, my wife.
Oh, I thought she died. I thought she died before the game.
No, your son did.
Yeah. Your son died during the game.
Yeah. No, your wife, she's always been around. Watching those Resident Evil remakes and how fast you run, and I remember like when you were playing them, I'm just like, dude, you're so damn slow in those games. You'd be like, here, I gotta get away from this thing, it's about to murder me, and you'll be like running this fast. You're like, great, all right, gotta get away. Here we go. Oh, I gotta dodge. Here we go. I'll dodge this way, and I'll dodge this way.
The dodge is pretty quick.
They didn't have a dodge in 4, did they? The one you played with when I was. They did.
You can dodge.
I remember when I was playing it, you had to like you couldn't strafe. So if you wanted to move, you had to like turn around like you had to be like, okay, I want to go over here, so I have to go like this.
Oh no, you can dodge with Leon.
Really?
You could? Yeah.
Huh. I don't remember that. Granted, I didn't really play it. You did.
No.
They added a dodge into number 3, unless that was always there in the remake. They had a little special dodge. You could do like a perfect dodge and get past people.
Pretty sure you can dodge. Pretty sure you can dodge. Let me see.
Yeah, I was like dude, I can't play this if I gotta like, the way I gotta dodge is look to my left and then move to my left.
You can also melee attack. I remember that.
That one was cool. I remember that. You like kneecap him and then you could like kick their head off. Oops, that was a little farther than I thought. Alright. Okay, here we are. Town of Alexandria, or city. Let me get a vantage point out here. Could take a look at the city.
Alexandria was kind of funny. I don't really know why it was, but when I was doing research about Cleopatra and the Ptolemaic kingdom, it seemed like Alexander just went to Egypt and just like, I'm gonna find a city. I'm gonna find a city in this kingdom right here. Just build a Greek city in Egypt.
Yeah, it is kind of funny, huh? Well, it's very Greek looking. Take a look at that.
Yeah.
Very Greek. Alright, let me see if there's anything I should do around here besides meet my wife. No, that one's back there. Okay. Let's go meet the waifu. Imagine if you could climb like that. Oh my god. Just whoop, whoop.
So scared.
Oh.
Clear off! Hurry! What are you doing? Control yourself.
Yeah, we need that headphone splitter so you can hear the game audio.
So Alexander, he left Egypt after building Alexandria. So a few months after the foundation of Alexandria, he left Egypt and he never returned to Alexandria. Which is actually kind of funny because it's like probably the most well-known thing about Alexander is this city.
Alexander the great at conquering other people.
Yeah. I actually did not. A lot of people really didn't like the movie with what's his name?
Who?
Well, Colin Farrell. You know the actor, Colin Farrell?
What's he played in? I've heard his name.
He was in SWAT.
And I think my wife is on top of this building, or at least the mission. Oh, yeah, we got the Greek alphabet here.
Let me see.
I actually didn't notice that before.
Let's see, what other movies was he in?
Oh, wait.
He was in The
Oh,
Lobster.
she's down.
Her Rachel Weisz. That's the connection. Colin Farrell played Alexander who built the city Alexandria in Egypt, which Rachel Weisz plays archaeologist as she tries to find the mummy.
Oh. Is she inside the building? Oh.
But both actors met. The actor and actresses met in the movie The Lobster.
The Lobster?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that like a monster movie?
No. It's actually a movie. It's a sci-fi movie where you have to find someone to marry or to love within like 30 days or something. Or you get turned into an animal. You choose as animals to be a lobster. Let me just make sure there's Rachel Weisz in that movie. definitely know he was in that movie.
So these things, kind of like you may guess, they're pretty much little just puzzles, and they point you to a place where you can pick up a special item. You find them kind of around the map.
The art design in this game is really good.
Oh yeah, very nice. Alright, let's see. Overpower Ultra, Overpower Chain Throw. Hijack is good. Oh yeah, Adrenaline might be good.
Yeah, Rachel Weisz.
The Shield Charge, yeah, that one's really nice.
Rachel Weisz was in that movie.
Oh yeah, this one might be good.
Can you explain the upgrade system?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You just see this, you can branch off when you can't, like, for instance, get these until you get something next to it, I'm pretty sure.
So there's the warrior, there's the seer, and there's the hunter.
Yeah, these are like, I think most of these are passive or something. Oh, no, some of these are passive. And then some are active. These are just like, that you can, like, buy. Pretty much it's as it says right here. You don't really need much of a description for most of them. You can just pause the game if you want to read those things. They'll do all these various things, and as you progress, you can unlock more of them. And they have they show how many skill points you need. Like this one needs 2 to acquire. This one needs 3. This one needs 2. Most are 2 or 3, I think, and the early ones are just 1. So they're just all these various abilities you can get throughout the game. Some of these are very useful. These initial ones, like the adrenaline gauge, that gives you your kind of super attack. So you just always start with half a gauge is pretty good. The hijacking people off their horse is very useful. This one, it's just kind of fun, but it lets you progress. Attack and push is really useful, so you can knock people off ledges.
I see some, like, I understand what the warrior does. I understand what the hunter does. Can I see what the seer does?
Yeah. Lets you kind of, it's kind of like sleeping in some games. Fast forward the day to night or night to day. These are active, so you get fire bombs you can throw. Smoke screen. Oh, that one's really good. I should probably get that one. So I can get a. They don't actually have a smoke bomb as an item. It's like you do dodge and immediately hit triangle to do it. But you do have a limited number of them. Oh, you can tame animals. That's pretty fun, and have them follow you around as companions who will fight with you. Poison.
So this is more like the.
Is very helpful.
This is more like the assassins part of the.
Kind of, yeah. And then some of them are like merchant. You get a discount.
I don't know. I don't think seer is a good identifier for this category, because it's like so varied. I don't see anything that's like a seer.
What is a seer, anyways?
Like someone who reads the future.
Oh.
Yeah, at least that's the main one.
Maybe you'd call it, like, I don't know what you call it. Call it miscellaneous. Okay, I got one more point. Do I want the horse?
Assassin's
or what
Creed.
I want? Wait.
Miscellaneous.
Okay, wait. I wanted the smoke bomb. Where was that one? One's way out here. That's a ways from now. We won't get that for a while. Okay, sure. We'll make our way towards that, I guess. I actually didn't even get the Overpower Ultra, I think, and for quite a while, because I was like, yeah, it's strong enough. I don't need to kill everybody. I think it kills most everyone my level generally almost in one hit, or it takes a big chunk of their life. But the chain throws are really good. Okay, anyways, I've used up my points, so what was this? Oh, all right. I think the mission progresses.
Serapis.
Let's go.
Where is Aya?
Where is Aya?
Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Phalos the younger. See, Phalos the younger is the actual.
I is eager to see you. She said. Quickly, follow me.
Where is my wife?
I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only.
Sorry,
She's in
I'm
hiding.
drunk.
Who are you?
Oh, so Phallus the Younger
interested in
is an
Homeric
actual.
verse, eh? This way, please.
He's a Greek. He's a
I am
Egyptian actor
yes.
and
Wait,
playwright.
Aya's got a Greek
Nice to meet
cousin,
you in
apparently.
person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadius sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadius.
A monster. The Philakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
I really wish they had for these ones where you have to follow somebody.
Look! There's Vanos. He
It'd
thinks
be really
he's
cool if they had
poet.
an ability, kind of like you have with your horse, where you can follow them, you can auto-follow them, so you don't have to keep pressing forward.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
Just a button.
Alright then. Do you say anything? Nope. Okay. I think I got.
Right there.
I think I gotta climb up and over. Okay. Yeah.
I must get back. Good luck, my friend. Come
Thank
visit
you.
me at the theater. There are many things to do in Alexandria.
Like I would totally climb this thing in real life, except for this part. This part would scare the fuck out of me, but this wood part, that's totally climbable.
Yeah.
Oh. I think we just dropped here. Oh my god! It's a neat little hidey hole. About to meet my wife.
I
Dang,
missed you.
she's aggressive.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
Scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it.
So Aya is short for amulet? Amulet?
I think so.
I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you.
She's already, at this time, she's
killed
already
as well.
around,
Actaeon.
what, if this is
I
48?
hunted him
She's around
down
40
and
at this
discovered
time?
a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife
I had to
through his
see.
eye
Very
slits.
nice. She's shaving my head with the knife she
Aya.
put in the dude's face for revenge, you know.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
Okay, so I don't think
We have
that
one
Thanos
more.
was a real person.
Then, we will be done.
He says, I'm going to avenge my son, kill you with this knife, and then I'll shave my husband's head with it.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother,
Ah!
yes. She plans to take back the throne.
Hey,
she wants
hey,
the
hey.
snake dead as much as we do.
Maybe one of my things
And
could
she
be
trusts
correct.
me. She gave me this.
There has to be a
His
double.
throat.
There has to be some type of double.
It's an
what's it?
ancient blade that killed the tyrant
About double
Xerxes.
agent type of crap where you.
A weapon of justice.
Xerxes? Is that somebody? Real person?
Xerxes. Xerxes was the.
Ingenious.
Xerxes was a pharaoh.
I will go to the palace
Was
and
a
discover
Persian
who uses the
empire.
seal of the snake.
A Persian king.
I will use this.
I think one other is
You'll find
Apollodorus.
plenty of
I wonder
information
if
in
he's
the
a real
Royal
person.
Scribe's office.
He might
He
just be
spends his
made
time
up.
at the bathhouse. Go search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets. He is determined to kill me.
Grenadios is a real
In
person.
addition to the snake,
Oh, really?
He's a
I will see
general,
what
or
I
he
can
was
learn
one
of
of
this
the.
Gennadios and silence him.
When I was doing research on
Discover
doing?
who the snake is,
Cleopatra,
show him the face of
he
death.
was actually one of the
I'll
people
meet
who
you
was
at the
fighting
Paneos
against
when you have
Cleopatra.
killed both the snake and Gennadios.
My heart aches until I see you again.
As does mine, my love.
I like how they've done the characters generally in most of the Assassin's Creed games nowadays. Like, they're not like over the top. They look like very real people.
Who is the snake?
You know, they're not
I
like
have yet to discover that.
like ridiculously
The clue must
sexy or
be there in
something,
the
or
palace.
Oh, yeah.
or
Search for the
strange or
seal
whatever.
found upon the letter.
They just
It's too dangerous to leave
Look
this
like
den
real
as long
folk.
as Gennadios and his men
But
are
fit.
searching for me.
It's too pretty fit.
I mean, she's attractive, don't get me wrong, by any means, but she's like real, you know. And so does he. Look like they might just be modeled after real people nowadays most of the time.
Yeah. I want to play Assassin's Creed game where he's just some very obese dude.
Yeah. Oh, you can play that one guy from Tekken. What was his name? The fat dude.
Yeah. I was playing Tekken 7 the other day.
Ah.
Granados!
Anything up here?
That's not the Granados I'm looking for. Granados. I think he was like,
Look at that, dude. I just jumped off a 2-story building. I could probably jump off 3 stories with a roll
What's this?
and not hurt myself.
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Thanos had you go through the pit.
Oh. Ooh, look at that statue. And everything looks better. I think everyone knows that, but everything looks much better in the game than it does on YouTube. I've noticed. YouTube looks alright, but it's definitely colors are a little bit off, and everything's much darker too. I noticed. So if you're in a dark area, you can't see a damn thing on YouTube usually.
everything in Assassin's Creed is
The
Granados,
seal
but
will
Granados was a
certainly
real
be found
person.
within the palace.
Find it here.
I cannot leave this den as long as Gennadios lives.
Granados.
Anything to be found in here?
Is he? I swear to God.
Oh, yeah, we got some.
I swear he was a real
Stuff.
person. Am I trimming balls?
Gennadios or who?
Yeah, Gennadios.
You bludgeon. So there's like, oh, you want to write some down? Or I could just try to remember. There's like Gennadios Apollodorus, who may or may not be a real person. Apollodorus, I don't know if he's. Oh wait, actually here.
There was
It says right
Apollonius.
here. Here, there's Apollodorus. How you spell it?
Okay, let me.
Apollodoros.
He's definitely Greek.
And then also that one sword. I keep wondering if it's actually has anything to do, because it sounds like it might be real, unless it was just made up in Assassin's Creed. So, oops, that's not what I want to do. Tutmosis sword, but it says the Tutmosis Manapira's common troops. Kind of wonder if that's any historical thing or if it's just fiction.
T-H-U-T-M-O-S-I-D.
And then M-A-N-A-H-P-I-R-Y-A.
T.
And then Gruesome Maddock, that's definitely historical.
It might be.
It might be.
No, we were actually checking weapons.
Oh, the weapon is historical. I was just joking about the name.
Oh, okay.
And then this probably a lot of the either all or a lot of the weapons are historical. We found a lot of them in.
So there's the 18th dynasty of Egypt is also known as the Thutmose dynasty.
Oh.
For the four pharaohs named Thutmose. Let's go check that out. Sorry, my internet's slow.
Okay. I love the lighting in here. They did a really nice job with the fires and stuff. Alright. Out we go. One of the only places you tend to load in this game.
Who was... So there's like Killis. Oh no. So this Granados. The one I was thinking about is Ganymedes. It's a Ganymedes. And they were Arsenal's kind of advisors as they were fighting the civil war against Cleopatra and Caesar. Apollodorus of Athens, born 180 BC. So definitely not by this time, because that would make him 150 years old almost. 100 years old. Yeah, 130 years old. So what was Apollodorus? What was he doing?
He's helping Aya. He's like he's some Greek general, I think, or something. Or I forget, but he's helping Aya.
Apollodorus the Sicilian was a loyal follower of the Egyptian queen Cleopatra the VII. So he was a loyal follower of Cleopatra. In 48 BC, he is supposed to have enabled Cleopatra to get in the palace of Alexandria to Julius Caesar, and in his way strengthened decisively her position in the power struggle with her brother Ptolemy the 13th. So he is a real person.
Who is Apollodorus?
Yeah, Apollodorus, the Sicilian. Yeah.
Nice.
And remember when I was mentioning that how Cleopatra had to sneak in to see Caesar? Mm-hmm. So he's the one that helped her sneak in the palace.
Oh, cool. I think we do a few other missions around here. We're 3 levels below the story mission.
Yeah, we got
so we'll level up a little bit. Otherwise,
30 minutes.
It's definitely Sorry, we'll end wherever we end. Definitely doable, but 3 levels above you, and if you got to fight a bunch of them, is not easy by any means. Level 15. Level 20. Wait, what level is this whole area? This is 9 to 12. Okay. But they got some pretty high level missions here. Maybe we'll.
So he was actually with Cleopatra when she fled Egypt to Syria.
Watch out! Coming through.
And then, according to a report by Plutarch, which is a Greek philosopher and probably biographer, he's pretty well known. Greek. He gives account to her adventurous journey, I'm reading Wikipedia here, to Egyptian capital of Alexandria. And she chose from her group of followers only one follower, which is Apollodorus, to travel to Alexandria with. And other than him helping Cleopatra, nothing else is known about this cat.
Oh, Apollodorus?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know if they got any cities that still look like this in Egypt or elsewhere. Definitely have a lot more cultured like architecture and buildings in the older countries around the world than we have here in America.
No, they have those. Well, I mean, yeah, this is really crazy.
I mean, the oldest ones are like 100, 200 years old.
Yeah.
If
Well,
that.
they had like those.
Hey, what is this place?
Those houses that are built in the side of a cliff.
Around here?
No, not around here, but like in the U.S.
Oh, you mean like from ancient cultures?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like in Southwest.
Yeah. Ooh, get your Rocky steps in right here, man. Alright. Gonna go to the sync point up there, or yeah, is it called that? Synchronization point, I think.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem like Grenadius is a real person.
Oh, really? Okay.
It seems like he's just more of he's creative in the game.
Well, now you got a really nice view of the city.
Oh, yeah.
And then Giza out there with the pyramids. I wonder if you can... I doubt it. How close is Alexandria to Giza?
Let's see. Two hours and 20 minutes of driving.
Okay.
223 kilometers.
223 kilometers. So I guess if you were like up on a mountain, then you probably could see the pyramids, but they're definitely not, definitely closer in this game, obviously. But you can. I have been on like Mount Tam, and I could see the Sierra Mountains from Mount Tam on a clear day.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Tower of Alexandria.
Hey.
That thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can climb up it too. All right.
What a lighthouse? Is it lighthouse or?
Oh yeah, lighthouse. Lighthouse of Alexandria.
Maybe for this week's off-stream research, I'll do some research on Alexandria and architecture.
Yeah, that was.
City layout.
Gone. So few Egyptians are coming to.
Because right now I'm kind of looking at Alexandria, it's like nothing's really popping out in my head.
So sad to see the
Or
Serapeum
like
so
popping
quiet.
out, but... Oh, okay, but to...
Why is this still on my... Yeah. Oops.
So the name, the Thelamos, was it? Thutmose, how is it pronounced?
I don't know.
Thutmose, yeah, Manapura. It was a pharaoh Thutmose the Third. See what's so special about him? Why did they name a sword out of him? Was he like?
All right, we got another mission here.
Are you as merciful as Amun?
Oh, Serapis worshipped by both.
Welcome, brother.
Greek and Egyptian.
Thank you, priest. It is good to see Egyptians come back. Since my drummer was jailed, it has been.
He created
quiet.
the largest empire
Silence
Egypt
his
has ever
strength.
seen.
A tanner jailed my drummer.
And he was like
accused him of stealing a precious Nubian lion skin from the dive.
So
they're just talking right now.
Poor soul, even word for him. Tragic.
You don't know. You can't hear.
He is an honest man.
Leave this in my hands, priest.
I gotta like look at the screen when I'm like doing research, just so.
Medjay, my drummer is in the Kibodos arsenal nearest the library. Serapis walk with you.
And you, priest.
So what were you saying? What were you talking about? The
So Thutmose safe. So from the sword.
Oh yeah.
He conducted 17 military campaigns. He built the largest empire. He built the largest empire in Egypt.
I'd probably climb on this too if I was sure that the arm was safe enough to hold me. Wouldn't do that though.
No.
What was the what was the other part of it? Like many up pure or something?
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. And that's not even like really shown. Sorry, that's not even really shown on the thing. Trying to Wikipedia. It says Thutmose the Third. I'm actually looking at Assassin's Creed Wiki right now. Also known as Thutmose Menapira. So I'm just kind of like looking through it. Okay.
I heard an item in here, but I don't see it.
Yeah, semantic scholar. Okay, yeah. So that's definitely real. So let's say that.
Oh, there it is, way out there.
Third. He was the 6th pharaoh in the 18th dynasty.
What was the other one? There was
Grenadios.
Oh, Serapis. Do you know? Did we look up that one yet?
No, I spell it.
S-E-R-A, Sarah P-I-S. I'm pretty sure.
Was an invented god.
Invented? Oh, it's from Assassin's Creed?
No, he was a composite of several Egyptian and Hellenistic, which is like Greek deities. Okay, this is very interesting. Who was introduced to the world at the beginning of the Ptolemaic period in Egypt.
Oh.
Let's check it out. Okay, like Egyptian, like there's two directions I can go to for research right now. It's like the Serapis, the Egyptian mythology, or Alexandria.
Okay, what am I doing here?
I'll put that for later.
I think I'm rescuing someone.
Sarah.
Freeing his drummer, unjustly jailed. They're about to get scarred by justice. I will find him, and I will kill him. I will scar him by justice. Man, that was so pretty.
Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων, πού καχύ πέρας.
So where are you now? Alexandria?
I'm still in Alexandria.
No, but where in Alexandria?
Where?
Is that a temple behind you?
Yeah, this is, I think, Serapeion. Perion.
Sarah.
I think it's a Temple of Serapis.
Yes. In Alexandria. So Seraparium, which is actually spelled differently, is Serapeum of Alexandria. I wonder why they spelled the name differently.
I wonder. I don't know if they were actually spelling this location. They might have been, but it doesn't actually have a name on the map. I'm just... That probably is the name of it, but it's labeled as the scroll that you find in there. Yeah. And the actual place, they don't name a lot of stuff in here. They usually just name the whole location. Like, this is Alexandria, Great Library. Yeah, they kind of name it if there's like a quest item to find there, or like a little mission-related item. Okay.
There's just different ways of spelling. There's no reason.
Probably not spelled in. What is it? What is our alphabet called again? What? I can't. Oh. You know, the English alphabet and the one that's used, you know, in many other languages too. Like in Japanese they call it romaji, so like Roman alphabet, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what it's actually called? The Roman alphabet? Romantic alphabet?
Romantic language.
Like if you're referring to our alphabet, I kind of wonder.
I know like English and others like Romantic languages. I don't know what the alphabet is considered. Because I know Russian is Cyrillic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, cause probably. Well, I guess Greek stuff could be. No, Greek has its own alphabet, obviously. Latin is Latin written in this language? In our alphabet?
Yeah. Oh, it might be Latin.
Level 11. Well, sure. What are we at? 8? Ooh, this is gonna be challenging.
I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know this.
Well, I know what it is in Japanese, but I don't know what you call it in English. They just call it romaji, which is pretty much like, I guess, Roman alphabet.
Best not to draw attention.
Oops. I'm in a restricted area. I like those features. Like, look, he's like hugging the wall with his hands as he's like close to it and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's something they should just. I think they should really put that in all games. You know, like if you run into something, like you know how most games they'll just keep running if you press forward. Like this is like, all right, I ran into it, now I stop. And even if I press forward, you know, he doesn't do any running animation or anything. Oh, this is pretty cool too. Here, watch this. So like, if you can climb up the ladder from behind, and they'll flip around automatically.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right.
Details.
I can't be seen out here. They'll know who I am. Gotta put my hood on, man. There we go. Alright, what's our...
So the lighthouse at Alexandria was built during the Ptolemaic dynasty by Ptolemy II.
Oh, I got my assassin blade now. I think it's auto-equipped. Yeah, I think the only way you can knock people out now is like with your fist equipped. I think it was easier to equip your fists in Black Flag, I think it's called. Yeah, now he's dead, see?
Yeah.
Oh, time to go.
He sees shit. He ain't paid to see shit.
Nope, he ain't paid
I
enough for this.
I see shit. I paid to see shit.
Let's see. Is there a fire around here? I could light those barrels on fire just for fun. I don't know if it'll actually kill him. Oh yeah, I might have to up my fire damage. Let's just do it anyways, just for fun. No, he's not close enough. I don't think. Oh, do I have that extra hit? The push? Yes, I do. Okay. I don't think we'll be doing any fist fighting in here. They're a pretty high level. Yeah, I mean, we might go with some of this for high damage. What we got here? Yeah, I guess that will be good enough.
Okay. Also, building was finished during the reign of Ptolemy II, but Ptolemy I commissioned his construction right after Alexander died.
It's gonna alert everybody now.
I'm going to add to my
collection. This guy.
There's like most Egyptian architecture built with limestone.
I hear you. On my way.
Nope, I'm nowhere. Don't worry about me. Nobody's here.
So the lighthouse of Alexandria was also called the Pharos of Alexandria. In some parts of this lighthouse, it's submerged underwater, and then so in 2016, the Ministry of State of Iniquities in Egypt plans to turn the submerged ruins of ancient Alexandria into a fucking underwater museum, which is like an awesome idea.
This for you.
Yes. At least he hit him.
Wait, what did they do? Underwater museum?
Yeah, they're building an underwater museum where the lighthouse Alexandria was. Because some part of the lighthouse is underwater.
Oh, okay. So the whole lighthouse is not underwater, just part of it.
Yeah, actually, I don't know, like, because it's been destroyed by earthquakes or fires. Let's see if there's like an actual, like, picture of this. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Latin alphabet, English.
What's it called?
It's a Latin alphabet.
Latin alphabet, okay. Cool.
Yeah, bros. Can't believe I forgot that. Okay, one Haku.
Scared me for a second. He was doing the animation where he like falls off and hurts himself. But he landed on the rope. Alright. Oops. There's somebody out here.
Better stay sharp though.
Oh, that guy.
So what we're doing now?
I'm just trying to rescue this drummer.
You want that to be the last mission?
Yeah, that'd be a good last mission. Anyone else around here? I think we're good for now.
Wait a minute.
Oh, how did you see me?
Worms can pass.
Fucking ninja watch. You did something though. On a side note, super happy to see UFC fights come back.
Time is up. Die.
Hey, why can't I?
Now I'll get the fire going.
There was like a UFC fight on Wednesday, and the two dudes were fighting. In the middle of the fight, dude was telling his coach, "My teeth are falling out," and his coach was like, "Yeah." They kept talking. Stupid guy's like,
Here's the super mode. Oh, that motherfucker, he ran away. Alright, come here. I'm gonna take this poison sword off now. It's very useful for helping me, but I'll just take the extra challenge. Oh, and I have a much higher level sword anyways. Kinda makes a mess of the place, you know? Got all this stank everywhere. Surprised nobody from, I guess everyone's, oh, they're too far away, I guess. Oh, anyway, let's see. Can I throw him down there so that they can see him? Here, have a body.
So it seems like most of the lighthouse has been destroyed, and so they only find remains of the lighthouse. Like, I don't know how they would know how it would look like, though. I guess
I'm covered in oil. Oh
must
my
have,
goodness, I'm still covered in oil.
People must have painted it before.
Wait, well this will be funny. If this actually reaches me from my trail, let's take a look. I don't know. I might light on fire if I catch my bow on fire here. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, it's following me. Wait, is it? No, I think my oil trail ran out. That's kind of funny though. Because my oil trail ran all the way over here, so it could technically. I think my trail led it all the way there. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'm good now. Pyromaniac, man. What the heck? How did the fire reach over there?
Let's have a closer look.
Level 11 boss? Sure, why not? Hey.
Wait a second.
Come on, bring it.
Oh, so they're reading off plans of the lighthouse. I guess they're just doing representation off the lighthouse. So I know.
Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, he killed me in one hit. Or didn't? No, I probably was damaged before that. I was trying to parry him with the heavy attack. I got too sloppy. See, like, I can play a lot more careful, but a lot of times I'm just like, let me just mess around.
Yeah.
Let me try something out, you know? And then I'm like, no, I'm probably gonna die for this. Ooh, Okay, let's be more careful because that I think a lot of that work we'll have to redo.
So who's the drummer?
He's in this.
Is he like an actual drummer, or is like an oil drum drummer?
No, he's a drummer for
musical.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Like
he's a drummer for
This place is heavily guarded.
the temple. They kidnapped him.
So music drum.
Oops, no. Yeah.
Music drum, right? Okay. I don't know if there's like another definition or another word. Definition.
That's something they really got to change, I think.
Oh,
for realism,
damn.
at least in these games, is they scream when you they scream when you drop them off the cliff. So it's like, you know, that alert a lot of people, you know.
Oh, it
So
does?
No, I mean it should.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they should just make it where, like, you know, you knocked him out so he didn't scream, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay, here goes. The lighthouse was partially cracked and damages by earthquakes in 1796 and 1951. So that's the one that we usually hear of.
One down here.
And there's another earthquake in 956. And then again in 1303 and 1323. There's a lot of earthquakes there, huh? I wonder what type of, like...
Hey, hold on!
fault lines in Egypt. Weird. Okay, so earthquakes are caused by tectonic plates, right? Shifting?
I believe so, yeah.
Keep playing. Vehicle stretches out. Just interpret it as out. Slip on a fault. Fault lines in Egypt. Wait. And another one be tech.
I need my predator bow. I don't have any predator bows.
Tectonic plates. Oh man, Egypt like falls within Oh, you're doing a mission.
Let's just go for it.
Oh, Egypt's not that far away from a tectonic plate. Not that
hold
too
on.
close to a tectonic plate. And what fault line is in
Time has
Egypt?
come.
There's just a lot of earthquake in Egypt. So,
Oh, he died.
Egypt is located within a zone of plate boundaries. From the southeastern side, which is a zone of plate separation, that separate the African plate and the Arabian plates. In the northeastern part, the Gulf of Albaqa Dead Sea Transform Fault. So there's one that kind of runs between, that runs runs closer to Egypt and Turkey, and there's one that kind of splits between the Red Sea and the Gulf. There, Gulf. Yeah, the Gulf.
You go, Ricky. Woo. he's in the middle of everything. Okay.
Yeah, so earthquakes in Egypt, definitely a thing. There's 2 fault lines in Egypt, close to Egypt.
We died.
It's kind of funny because they also...
Oh my lord! Everything's on fire.
They're not like running, they're just really calm, like they're really trained.
Oh shit! Oh, I killed him! That's not good.
Is he dead? Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he's dead.
No, he's moving!
Is he?
I saw the diamond move. Yeah, I see the diamonds moving.
Okay, good. That would suck if you just burned him alive by accident. You're like, my bad. Yeah, you come on up here. Don't mind my bow. You can't see me.
Alright, let's check out right.
Nothing here.
Yeah, so this... Since Egypt's like between 2 fault lines, well not between, but it is close to 2 fault lines, you see quite a bit of earthquakes. Especially in Alexandria, because they're also close to the one that's in Egypt, that's in Greece. How far apart are they? Pretty far. It's still like fault line's probably like 200 to 300 miles away from Alexandria.
Alarm! Over here!
Right, coming.
It's kind of interesting. That's why there's a bunch of earthquakes there that tore down the lighthouse. Let's continue the leg.
Hey now!
So earthquake destroyed the lighthouse at Alexandria, and then they just kind of eventually rebuilt it. So in 1480, the Sultan of Egypt built a medieval fort on a larger platform at the lighthouse site.
I'll just leave him out. Alright. Okay, I think we just got the captain and one other dude.
You! Yeah, big guy. You have got the look of a man who can heft things.
Yeah, I can have things.
And my injured foot.
I come on the priest's request, drummer.
Then get me out of here, Medjay.
I want to take this guy out, but I don't want to die. Okay, I'm just going to try to play it safe. No trying to parry this guy. Oh, let's see how much this does. Is this messed up?
He don't give a he don't give an
Oh,
F.
yeah, he kills you with one hit. Oh, fuck, I was trying to dodge.
He don't give an F. He's like, you're like, is this fucked up? He's like, no, this is fucked up.
Alright, that was silly. Yeah, he's a one-hit kill.
Yeah.
2-hit, but it's a combo, so.
You need to be fucked up, Rana.
Yeah, I'm gonna
stab you.
I think I'll maybe just try to sneak the guy out, and then I want to go back and fight him, whether it's on stream or off stream. Mano a mano.
I should be cautious around here.
Wait, there's someone here? My spidey senses are going off.
So the city of Alexandria, maybe you can tell me. They have like a grid city layout. Oh yeah, this is also kind of funny. Kind of unrelated to what we're doing now, but so when Ptolemy, in order for Ptolemy, so this is the first Ptolemy. He's the original pharaoh of the Ptolemaic Empire or Ptolemaic Kingdom. In order to gain some clout, he actually stole Alexander's body because they were going to bury him in Greece, in Greece. And then, but he kidnaps his body, and he buries him like I forgot where he buries him. And then it got moved later on to Alexandria. They eventually buried him in Alexandria.
Who was this?
Alexandria. This is the first Ptolemy.
Oh,
Ptolemy
okay.
the first.
He was from a long time ago. Because what are we on now? The one in this story? Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That was like 1,000 years. Wait, 13
around,
times 20. That's like 200, 300 years ago. Or something?
Yeah. So like they founded the Ptolemaic Kingdom in 305 when Alexander died. So 305, then we're like 48, so around like 250 years.
Don't mind the sword sticking out from behind the door.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He just ran away. That was
like,
weird.
Fuck you, you ain't stabbing me.
It's weird. I don't know what he's doing, but never seen that before, I don't think. Like, because he didn't see the body, and they don't react to, like, just their sword and shield on the ground, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And he just started running. Alright, he's over there. Let's see.
Yeah. So Ptolemy, like, he initially brought his body to Memphis. Alexander's body to Memphis.
Guard over there. Anyone in here? Nope. But there's goodies.
Oh, weird. I never knew this. Well, there's a lot of stuff I never knew, but this is kind of surprising. Alexandria was...
in here.
So, Alexandria...
Oh, that's weird. They're gold. I don't know if they're supposed to be gold.
Huh.
That'd be a miscolor.
So, Alexandria was home to the largest urban Jewish community in the world. It's kind of funny because they have like their own land, but somehow Alexandria becomes the largest.
Level 8 bow. Don't mind if I do. Oh. You got an interloper. Can I one shot? Oh. And we got another person coming down.
On dang, you even had the date right. You even had the exact, I don't know that date right, but the exact date. On July 21st, 365, Alexandria was devastated by a tsunami.
Oh.
Yeah. An event annually commemorated years later as the Day of Horror.
Hmm.
It's funny that Alexander just sees this thing. He's like, I'm gonna build an empire over this disastrous place.
Hmm.
It's kind of funny because we're in San Francisco right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in the San Francisco Bay Area. And also, big place, big towers.
Damn, I can't get them in one shot.
And big earthquakes, too.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind me. Just gonna kill a guy while he's pissing. At least he was empty when he died. Ooh, I like that sword. Yes, I like that sword very much. But I'll equip it later.
You!
Hey there.
Yeah, big guy. You have got the look of a man who can heft things. Namely, me and my injured foot.
I come on the priest's request, drummer.
Then get me out of here, Medjay.
Oh, shit. Nobody's here. Wasn't me. Go on upstairs. I'll fight you later. When I don't have to redo the entire zone if I die. Man, he's really hanging out.
I wonder what's the reason, like, I understand why Alexander built a city to be a Hellenistic city in Egypt. But why? Why build a Hellenistic city in Egypt?
What's Hellenistic?
It's Greek culture,
huh.
Greek language.
Should I risk this? I guess I'll risk it. I don't know where that one guy is. Didn't feel like marking him. He's right over here. I don't know where he is.
And why did they
shift?
shift?
Soldier went in there. Oh.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think I'll just use my abilities. Oh, did he leave? Oh, he left without me even noticing him, unless he's way over there. shit.
After
He
him!
didn't get marked. That was weird.
Got you.
Did he die? What happened?
No,
Oh no,
he,
because that dude. When
gotta go.
kill you.
There was one guy who didn't get marked with Senu.
Fire him. Fire Semu.
Senu was fired.
Fire Semu. We're gonna fire him under a grill. Cook him.
Nah, Senu's my bird, man. Can't be firing. Can't be cooking my bird. Good thing he didn't burn to death. Oh. No.
Do you have to? Why you have to do everything secret? Why you just straight murder
Because
him?
I don't want to. Because that guy one hits me.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to do the mission before I come back to fight him. Because otherwise I have to keep redoing the entire place. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. God damn it. I wonder if he'll notice if I throw him over. Nope. I guess it doesn't make any sound that they detect. And he's in the bushes.
It's the quietest drop.
Yeah, guy just fell into the bushes next to you, but I didn't hear nothing. He's dead, man. Dead people don't make any sound.
Would that be an Assassin's Creed mic drop? Drop a person right next to
Yeah.
another person and it's just
Body
like
drop.
you don't even hear them. It's like mic drop. Body
Like, hey, it didn't make any sound.
Body drop and mic drop.
I want to save that guy for later. We got these two guys just chilling on the bench. Oh, this guy just doesn't stop being alert. He's like, I'm just going to be alert forever. Oh, finally. Okay. Looks like he's still stalking around though.
And giving up.
He's just walking, I guess. All this because that one fucker that I didn't get marked, he just walked out of the building. I didn't know he was there. I mean, I could just assassinate this guy and do something else, but I wanna fight him. Well, this is irritating. The last three people in the whole base are just chilling right next to my prisoner.
They know what's up. They know what you want.
They certainly do.
Maybe you have to cause a distraction. Can you cause a distraction?
Well, I can shoot an arrow, but it would just alert them, and then they'll just walk everywhere for a while until they stop being on alert.
Maybe you have to attack one of them and just start running.
This fucker's still alive?
Yeah, kill him in front of his friends.
No, I don't even care.
Did they go crazy? Like,
I think he heard it. Maybe Maybe not.
Can you kill him with this?
Yeah, with a couple of shots.
Wait from the walk out and just murder him. And even if you don't get him,
So
you
now
you run away.
They see something is up. I guess I might as well go and turn off that. Plant a trap in their alarm signal. Anyone alive up here still?
Zero. Man, they just don't care.
Okay, he's going upstairs. I could take out those two guys without him noticing.
Oh yeah. Hey, this one's better. The animation is better. Like you see the.
Oh yeah, you see it like move when you're falling.
It looks too much like a wave though. Like I don't suspect Hay to be moving that way.
Yeah. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if you're gonna jump off a freaking like 10-story building, you need a really big hay pile or water to safely fall in. Where like you can just jump off anything and land in one of those carts and you'll be fine. Man, they all chilling in there. Seriously.
So.
Can they see me from where? Okay.
So Alexander. Can you poison him?
Possibly, but no, I don't have any poison darts or anything. I have some poison weapons and shields. Okay, I think he can see me. Like, those two guys can't see me if I rescue him, but he might be able to see me. Maybe not. Okay, let's go.
I cannot help but
fucking
think
go.
You seem cheerful for a man unable to walk.
You jest, Charlie. This is the best day of my life. My foot will cost that Tana.
Surely your health is worth more than that.
If I can prove nothing, you would be correct. That
Yay!
is where you come in, friend.
I gotta bring him all the way back somewhere though.
Oh.
Okay, X. Okay. Oh,
He's like, I can't walk, dude. You burned my legs.
Yeah, it wasn't me, man. It was those guys. You stay there for a second.
You just laid him down. Oh, you have to check. I thought you're outside restricted area. Are you still inside?
Let me see. No, it's restricted. Yeah, still restricted in here. Let me make sure nobody's out here after I did all that effort.
Is there a like save, or is it only saved by checkpoint?
I think it's like checkpoint save. Okay, I think I'm good.
I find it hard to believe that you're in a restricted area now, just because there's like so many people walking across.
Yeah. They don't mind civilians in restricted areas.
That's fucked up. Because you're dark in them.
Everyone's dark in here. Alright, so I gotta bring him. Oh, I gotta speak to him.
If it's like a Greek Egypt, there might be a lot of Greek people in there.
Yeah. I can jump off that freaking thing with him? Alright, here we go. Ready, Ricky?
Alexandra had a Greek.
What is it you think I can do?
Jewish,
Find the fools who
Egyptian.
stole it, of course. Return that skin and clear my name.
Who stole the lion skin?
I turned away from the lion skin for a moment, and a bandit nabbed it and ran away. I lost him in the crowd.
Bandit?
It happened in the Egyptian district. The guards, of course, blame me. Tough life being an Egyptian in Alexandria.
Yeah, they got the discrimination, see?
Yeah.
Go on, get that skin. I will be fine. Just need to rest my leg.
He had you carry him, and I thought he was lame.
No, man.
You had him carry him, and he just had to walking.
Hey.
Like, bitch, you could have walked across the street.
Well, granted, it was dangerous out there. Alright, let me go back. If it doesn't really matter. If it doesn't save it, then I'll just do it some other time, because whatever. But I'm going to go back and fight that mofo. I better not get hit once.
11. Mr. 11.
Yeah. And that's only 3 levels above me.
So is he one hit kills? That's just the weapon he has, or is it?
He has a single. No, it's just he. If they're 3 levels above you, they're really strong. He's a captain, so he's strong anyways. Can I kill an 8? No, I'm just a little short.
Oh, they tell you to?
Yeah. You can turn it all off if you want, but...
Just taking a piss. This is the last piss of my life. Enjoy it. I didn't even finish!
Stab him right in the dick. Alright. Okay, I think we should be fine. And nobody's gonna bother us now.
I don't even know if I should be telling this story on stream, but then, it's not even my story to tell about. I mean, it's not my story, but I was like watching this interview by this cat with this cat named Bryce Mitchell. He's like this UFC fighter.
Oh, he saw me.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, fucking hell. My finger slipped off the freaking dodge button. That's hilarious.
PlayStation!
I didn't think he'd hear me when I jumped down.
Yeah.
Because usually they don't hear you for almost anything you do.
Yeah, you dropped a body right next to him.
Yeah, you didn't even notice.
So Alexandria,
Are we going in now?
Alexandria was the capital of Egypt until 641 AD.
Guards here are vigilant.
And then a new capital was founded in Fustat, which is later absorbed into Cairo. So it's probably Memphis, as far as we know, is Memphis, Alexandria, Fustat, and Cairo.
I'm stubborn. I want to go fight him. Especially after that happened.
I wonder if, because they founded Fustat as the capital of Egypt. After the Muslim we call it Muslim rule, first Muslim rule in Egypt.
Hey, wait!
Conquest of Egypt. I didn't want to say invasion. Did you still save him? Did you save the faker? Oh, he did. He had a little bit of life left, and he was just.
These weapons cause bleeding.
Ah. He just kicked him, and he still has some life left, and he just like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this.
He just blew up. Alright, let's go deal with the rest of these guys. Oh, nobody's out here. It's funny.
Dude, he doesn't even care. Oh, he's so far away. Of course, he doesn't care.
Be right there. Hold fast.
Where'd they all go? They all die? Oh, there's someone nearby. Oh, there it is.
Someone's going to gut you.
Nope.
Go slow. There you are.
Bye.
There's a lot more people now. What happened? Wasn't there only 3 people the last time you did
Yeah, but they all come back because I died.
Oh wait, did it reset itself to? So you have to save that kid again?
No, because I took him out.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's how the gameplay is. So the mission is done, but it still resets the number of enemies in the area.
Yeah, because I died.
Hmm.
Okay, is that everybody? Oh, that was quick. Let's make sure. I think that was everybody. Huh. All right, let's go fight him. But I don't want to fight him inside. It's too confined. Anyone else here? Nobody? Oh, dude, check out this sword. It's like, here, I'll put it in the sunlight. It's a really nice sword.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Look at the detail on this freaking thing. Like just the handle, like at point blank range.
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
All right, let's go get him.
So Alexandria was the capital until the Muslim conquest of Egypt, and then they turned into Fustat, which was on the Nile River. One of the reasons, probably the main reason, is because Alexandria was a maritime city, and so they were afraid of the Byzantine navy, which is kind of like the remnant of Egypt. I mean, the remnant of the Roman Empire.
Hey, get out of there! God damn it, you're gonna get me killed. All right, buddy.
Draw him out. Draw him out.
Let's do it.
Oh, dude, draw him out and shoot him with the arrow.
Fuck you. Oh, my combo didn't come out for some reason. Oh, you like countered me. Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, he just did a one hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Come on.
Superpower that motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was almost death.
Do you have any healing items?
He's gonna die. Oh, no, he's not.
Arrow.
Shit. Gotta go.
Haku.
Bye, bitch.
Yes!
Get off me.
Yeah! See you, Captain.
Ooh, we got a special item there. All right, Captain, my captain. It was a good fight, man. It was a good fight.
So Alexandria was a maritime city, which is why they wanted to move there.
Now you can go chill in this cage. There we go.
They wanted to move the capitals inland because they're afraid of the Byzantine navy. Which kind of, it might show, like, I don't know, like, I can do research later on, but kind of showed, like, maybe the Muslim army didn't have a really good navy. And so that's why they're afraid there might be attack. Because, like, you had a really good navy, the one thing they want to do is, like, have, like, a good harbor. And if they're willing to move, like, a capital from this, what they say is, like, a beautiful city. They called the Alexandria the Queen of Cities, but they still would move it indoor. So probably not that great of a navy. Probably really good land army.
Oh, hey, they're looking for Aya.
Wait, does it say Aya?
Another dangerous armed woman suspected of murdering the noble Octaeon. She probably said that's the guy she killed. Alright, I'm so lucky that he didn't do his two-hit attack when he hit me. He hit me once. And I was like, I would have been dead with his two-hit. I was careless. Dodging around the wrong way, like right when he was attacking.
So, We good?
We good.
Cool.
All right, I'll go end it with a view of the harbor, I guess.
Oh yeah, we should do that. I was gonna.
Not a real view, but you know we can be on the water.
Yep.
Or here we can.
And as we do this, let me give y'all plans for what we're doing next. Right now, we're compiling a list of our favorite Smash moments, and we're also editing our Smash videos into the different activities that we had, such as tag or dodgeball or what was the other one? Sudden death.
Sudden death. Yep.
Yep, and regular gameplay. We're going to do that. I'm also going to when I gave the history of Cleopatra and Ptolemy the 13th, I might actually turn it into a video on its own. Just because when I was reading it, I realized how boring it must be and how confusing it must sound without any graphics to kind of show like just to show like how everything fits together visually. So yeah, I might create a video about that if I have time. You know, this is a side thing. I'm like working on my portfolio to, you know, work on my portfolio and this kind of like side thing I'm doing for fun, just to build video skills and to hang out with my friend Haku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you beautiful view? Was that
view?
it?
Yeah, that was the view up there.
Oh.
I just figured we could go see the water and go there again. All right.
Well, one last shot then. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
All good.
Yeah, and I might do another research on the city of Alexandria since we're here now, and it'd be nice for you guys to know what's going on the next time we play.
All right.
Beautiful. All right, see you guys.
See y'all.
Want to throw your hand in here, Haku? Yeah, there goes Haku. Haku's just a hand all along. Well, yeah, that's the one thing you guys haven't noticed. No.
I actually have no face.
Nope, it's just a hand.